won't try to recap what I had written because I don't really remember what it was. So we'll just go ahead and get started. And who wants to control Astrid? Because I don't.
I can. I'm not familiar with her spells, but she's a cleric. I'm a cleric. I can attempt it. Probably won't be doing that accent though.
Well, Victor.
With the just a weird French accent,
Yeah, is it
which I feel like
French or
now if we ever meet her family, I'm gonna have to like do that too because it would make no sense for only her to have it.
Please.
Yeah. So she has similar. I mean, she's got Toll the Dead, and
yeah, I know she has bless, guidance, toll the dead. I think she has a bolt
Guiding bolt.
Guiding Bolt.
guiding bolt. I don't know what she usually does with Maggie because she just usually makes Maggie fly away
It's
Well,
or
kind of
tries to
like
get rid.
cure wounds at a range type thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is she could use him to heal somebody from a distance.
of course, he's actually not currently with her because he didn't listen to her, so she poofed him out. So you would have to poof him back in. But
And I believe she has healing word.
you should be able to see her sheet now.
Is there anything on her sheet that I shouldn't see though? That's the thing.
I
I'm
don't think
like,
so.
okay.
She doesn't have a bio written or anything.
Ha ha ha. I'm gonna go in and like blank out all of her numbers. Um, now you're -3. Does she? Okay, she has inspiration. Is she supposed to?
I don't think she ever used the one that I gave forever ago.
Oh, okay. Well then she can use it now. Okay, so light, spare the dying, shocking grass, make until dead. Yeah, she does play so different. Interesting. Okay.
I don't actually see the. Oh no, never mind. She has it. It's got like in there. Never mind. So yeah, she can smack stuff with the mace now. She's a monster.
A monster with 30 HP.
But 19 strength.
That is true.
You wouldn't like her when she's angry.
All right, so everybody should be able to see, and
Yeah.
it's difficult to tell based on the way that this map looks, but the mine shaft that's in front of you does slope up a bit. Um, that's about all that you can tell at the moment. It looks like it's leading up a bit.
I'm just trying to remember what the marching order was. I think it was Richter, Zameen.
Astrid, then Ilbrin, then you. I just remember someone that was kind of, or either you or Astrid at the back.
It was Richter in the front. I was next to him because I can technically see further. Then Lilith, then Astrid and Ilbrin in the back.
Although I do need to adjust, I forgot. Let me see if this works.
Oh yeah, the change of the light spell wasn't working last time.
Yeah, because it's something like 40 feet or something now.
It's 20 bright and then 20 dim.
Yeah.
So let me see if this. Tell me if this makes any change to you.
It did. I can now see bright out to 20, but there's no dim. I can see out to there now bright.
Because now it's. I think it's so dumb.
Is there one that says dim light or something like that? I've never done the whole dynamic lighting stuff.
There are two different ones. There's a light radius, and then there's the optional start of dim. So here, let me try this then.
I think you would do 40 feet light, and then the start of dim would be at the 20. I believe.
Does that work?
Yep. Now I can see out to here bright, but I can still keep seeing out to right there 40. Yeah.
Cool. And then Lalith, what's your, did you have a torch? Or did Astrid cast light on your?
She usually casts light on my shield, so it would be the same specs as Richter.
I think we have
Yeah.
4 people that could cast light, technically.
I could.
Elbrin, can you?
I could, but I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
I could cast light, but I don't. For specific reasons. And
Okay.
Astrid, though, she casts light on Layla's shield, which is why Laylith was up there with me and Richter, but I was ahead of them because I can see further than them.
All right. So then, yeah. So me and Layla both have light.
Back one. You guys, I can see fine. I can see just as far as all of you.
Mhm.
I can see out to here.
Yeah, you guys see much further than me then.
Yeah, 60 feet dark vision.
Yep. If only I was drow, it could be 120.
I'm kind of specifically not saying how far I can see because just know that it's weird that I'm human that I can see further than you guys.
All right. Well, then, as we're getting to move in, can I just like start taking a little look for traps right around here?
Yeah, do investigation.
All right. 17.
You do not see any traps.
It's kind of weird now that I'm like the freaking rogue.
The thing, you got to get that knock spell, man.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I mean, I do have a +2 deck, so it's not terrible. But all right, so yeah, I'll just
Honestly, I'm pretty excited about it because I feel like rogues are too OP in 5e. They're basically the jack of all trades and can do way too much stuff.
Yeah, and I actually had a conversation with Matt before. I was like, what is the party gonna do if we don't have a rogue? Because I've actually never experienced a party without a rogue.
I mean, I could knock, and we could still use the thieves' tools and shit if we ever had to.
Well, and you got Astrid just to kick doors in now, so.
And I can do it too, and so can Laylith, and then both Astrid and I have Mage Hand that can use the thieves' tools.
And give me a couple more levels, and I'll be able to dimension door us into places.
Nice.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna keep moving up slowly, not getting too far ahead of anyone. Ilbrin, are you good with investigation?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because it would make much. Well, no, I was gonna say it would make much more sense if he went first, since he could see further. But if he can't,
I could stand up there with you, but if you want to do all the checking,
then there's 2 squishies in the front. Nah.
Yeah.
Well, I could be up. I'm gonna be near you.
No, I know.
If I say anything, I'll point it out.
Just like from back there, like
watch your
steps ahead of
step.
you.
So how far was I able to check for the traps? Like, am I good for the hallway?
Yeah, but I'll say, how far up can you see right now?
I can see up to right here is where it's completely dark.
Okay, so that's the end of the tunnel there. So if you move up a little closer, I can kind of describe a bit of what you see.
Okay, yeah, I see an opening now.
Okay, so you can see that it was going uphill, the tunnel, and as you reach here, you sort of see that it sort of plateaus a little bit, and you can see that there is a lot of trash on the ground. You can see just discarded water skins and some charred bone.
I'm gonna whisper to Richter. I think I see people up ahead.
As soon as he says that, I'll kind of back up so my light doesn't get shown out there, and ask him if he could take a look. And our cleric forgot to bring our other cleric along.
Oh, she's coming in.
I just realized.
Well, yeah, I'll back up so the light like kind of go around the corner and stuff, and ask Elbrin to take a look.
I see two. Two, what I think are orcs.
Huh.
And the hallway, the path branches off to the right, and I can't see down without going out further.
Do they look like full orc or do they look like half orc? Like, would he be able to tell?
Do a perception check. They're orcs.
Full orcs.
All right.
And you,
And-
you recall that they, what you heard in Craghammer was that that orcs had come through Hallwinter.
So there are orcs up there?
Yes, I see two, but there might be more around the corner.
Ilbrin,
Okay.
can you?
See that it looks like they're supposed to be sort of keeping watch, but they both appear to be not paying attention and just really, really bored.
Hey, Ilbrin, come back here. I'm gonna cast aid on you and Richter and Astrid.
Richter kind of looks at her like, "What does that do?"
Does anybody speak Orcish?
Nope.
That's why I was asking if they were half orc. I wanted to try to yell at them.
No.
I speak giant. Does that help?
No.
It's like the cousin language of orcish.
And Astrid doesn't speak Orc either, I don't believe.
It won't let me cast my spell. It says click on a token on the screen to choose a target.
Really?
I click. And now I have like this thing on my screen that's saying click on a token on the screen to choose. a
Then
target.
click on my token, maybe.
I tried. It went away, but then it just acted funny.
I think
Huh.
you need to have access to click on that token, maybe.
Can you
Yeah.
click on your can you just click on your token entry?
Or
Yeah,
Astrid's.
No, I mean like it won't let me. Now the box went away. Oh, did something just happen? And
Age.
it was just taking forever. What just happened?
Open like 20 different windows.
Good job,
Now I can't
Roll20.
get out of them.
So nobody
Basically-
speaks Orcish.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to have
Just real quick, Aid gave if I can ever get it to actually cast and get all this crap off my screen, it gave 5 temporary hit points for the next 8 hours to you, and Richter and Astrid.
Okay.
Cool.
Matt, I'm pretty sure I cast the mage armor on me before we came down here, right? Like I did it recently.
I don't
Yeah.
remember, but it's
I'm pretty
fine.
sure it was when we saw like the kind of attacked village. I cast it, so I should still have it for a decent while, right?
How long does it last?
8 hours.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Ilbrin, when you were looking at them, does it look like they have any light around them, or is it just dark?
I believe it's just dark. I don't know if there'd actually be a light source if I can see that.
You guys do hear them talking, but you have no idea what they're saying because you don't speak Orcish. They sound annoyed, and they look really bored.
I may be able to help that if my refresh screen works and I can get both of my things back up.
I might be able to get us close to them without them knowing.
I can also lure them over here with a little bit of illusion, but
And I may be able to pull a caduceus.
I don't with calm emotions. Oh no, I don't think they actually have to understand you because you're not working. You're not like talking to them. It's just calming them naturally.
Yeah, it could work, but I'm wondering if it's worth it right now.
Well, Richter's going to look at Layla and go, so what would you suggest trying to bring them to us, or?
The only problem with that is if we alert them, they could split and inform others. So
Well,
Well-
I could possibly give us about 60 seconds to get to them without them doing anything. But the only problem is if there's more to the right, which I can't see, they'll see us when we enter.
do you want to try to stealth in a little bit? I can send you a message and you could respond back to me quietly.
I can make a fog cloud and we can try and sneak past them.
I believe they would, if something out of the ordinary happened, they would also alert the others, if there are others.
I think Ilbrin is planning on doing what I am thinking at the same time. You want to hold them for a minute?
Not hold, charm.
Oh.
Hypnotic
I
pattern, to be exact.
Well, we could either do that or I can try to cast hold person on both of them at the same time too. But I don't know.
That works.
You can actually see them though, so you might want to do your way.
But the thing is, do I want to waste a third level spell or twin a suggestion?
You could suggest that they be silent.
I can, Ilbrin, I could get, or not Ilbrin, I'm sorry, Layla, I could get you right next to them without them knowing.
At least that way I'll be able to see if there's anyone nearby as well.
So, yeah, I'm gonna point like around this so I could kind of have an idea of where you're gonna be going, and I'm gonna say, well, the thing is, you won't be able to see if you're not carrying a light source, and if you are carrying a light source while you're invisible, they might see that, obviously. Ilbrin, do you want to get close? I could make you invisible.
I could try.
Would that help with anything not using high level spells?
Most likely.
All right, then yeah, I will cast invisibility on Ilbrin and kind of ask him to stay like kind of in a straight line from where I am so I can message him and he can respond back to me.
Okay.
Right.
So you are invisible for an hour.
I still have to make stealth checks. I just get like a huge bonus or something. I don't quite remember.
I think it's just advantage, isn't it?
I have no idea. Probably up to just Matt.
Because technically, the stealth roll would just mostly be for if I make any noise.
Yeah, I don't really think you get much in the way because you're not going to be seen. But yeah, if you roll a low stealth check, you kicked a rock and they heard it.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
Rocks fall all the time, and they're dumb orcs. I'm not being racist. It's just a truth thing.
they do have 7 intelligence.
In all fairness, people think that about Goliaths as well.
Well, I mean, you're basically like a barbarian, so it's cool.
God damn it.
Dude, that's ridiculous. You rolled a 20 stealth. I rolled a 19 perception check with them.
That was close.
He actually only got 20 because of the invisibility. And once he's been gone for like a minute or so, I'll just aim to where I think he might be and cast message and ask, do you see any others?
I'm not gonna respond. I'm just gonna walk back and then respond, saying, "No, there's the only two," and it turns to the right, and then goes. What looks? Is it downstairs or were those stairs going up?
Yeah.
Down. Yeah, there's steps going down. But those are the only two nearby.
All right, and I suppose we try to take them out as quietly as possible. Kind of looking at three people all in like heavier armor might not work too well.
I wish I would have chose silence. Yeah. Well, it's not going to be very quiet when I start attacking. I'm just going to put that out there now.
Just do your best not to make a huge noise. Like if you're gonna cast a spell, just try to be a little bit quiet.
It's not the spells, it's the kind of cleric I am.
If not quietly, let's just make sure we do it quickly.
That works as well. Ilbrin, you can stay invisible until you cast a spell if you want to get into a better position, and you can. I'll message you, and you could. Well, no shit, you don't want to talk, so we'll just head in within 2 minutes.
I'll get in position, and whenever you guys come in, I'll come in.
Okay.
So if me and Zameen would like to charge in first with Astrid and Richter right behind us.
I will be a bit further back than right behind, but as long as I can see them, yes.
Okay. Are you ready, Zameen?
I'm ready.
Let's go. And I set off sprinting.
Can I
5, 10.
ready an action before they start doing that? Can I hold something?
Yep.
If they look like they're about to scream or call for help in any way, I want to cast it. I want a twin suggestion on both of them.
Okay.
Oh, I was going the wrong way. Okay, are we running in?
I think they would have heard us by now.
Yeah, I was at this point. We're just gonna have to roll for initiative because you guys got way too close.
I didn't know where they were.
So everybody just go ahead and roll.
Oh yeah, there we go. Thalia's back.
She's working with the orcs.
God damn it.
All right. So
14.01.
Yeah, I have tiebreaker on.
So, Ilbrin, you're invisible.
Yeah.
He's gonna move down here, and he is going to attack Zameen. Waste 10. $21 to hit.
Barely hits.
So you take 8 points of slashing damage.
And I will use my reaction to make a dex save throw. And how much did I take?
8. Got a 20 dexterity check. What was I doing that
Okay,
for?
so it takes half of 2d8 thunder damage.
What's that from?
It is part of my Wrath of the Storm reaction.
It's the channel divinity, right? Or is it? No, it's actually just
No.
a thing. Yeah.
And my roll 20 is going slow, so...
By the way, I can see Zamin's health bar. I don't know if anybody else can.
Oh, I could too. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the only other one I could see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally cannot get it to let me roll.
Want me to roll 2d8 for you real quick?
Yeah, might as well, because my whole screen is frozen. Oh, hold on. It just started working.
Okay.
You probably should have rolled it for me.
You did great.
A point of lightning damage, or thunder damage. Well, hold on. Lightning. Lightning. It's a little bit more quiet.
Okay. All right, it is Astrid's turn.
Would Astrid be brave enough right now to try out her new gloves?
She's been talking about it.
All right, let's try it.
And she has that nice new mace as well.
She's gonna try and hit him with the mace.
Oh, I thought you rolled a crit. Well, technically, oh no, Ilbrin's invisible. Shit.
Damn.
So the radiant damage is on undead, right?
Yeah, just on undead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just 8 damage.
Monster. Alright.
And as a bonus action, she is going to pull out her spiritual weapon. Where is that?
Level 2.
Okay, spiritual weapon, and she is going to put it.
Someday I'll remember to actually like make these, but I don't.
I guess over. How far away can spiritual weapon go?
I think you could summon it 30 feet away, and it can move 20 feet in a turn, but I'm not
Oh, this
positive.
is 60 feet, actually.
Oh.
I think she's actually going to put it over the other guy. And I can't attack with it this time, can I?
No, you can. Yes, actually.
Okay.
And I'm setting that token so that you can move it around.
What is up with roll 20?
Or I can.
Yeah, my screen just keeps completely freezing. There we go.
Ooh. Nice.
I think it's Astrid's character sheet because I clicked on it now. Everything froze for me.
Yeah, it actually could be, because, well, no, because it happened to me, too, on Zamin's.
If it'd be easier, you could give me control of the sheet, because my computer is kind of a monster.
So is mine. That's the weird thing. I'm running, like,
Oh.
60-something gigs of RAM. I've got 3 hard drives. They're fast ones. I've got a 1060. Like, I have no idea why it's doing this. And it's only doing it on Roll20.
That's because Roll20 is a piece of shit. That's why it's on.
That's true.
All right, so it takes 13 points of damage. So she has movement. She could move if she wants to take an attack of opportunity. Probably doesn't want.
Nah.
Now let's hear out.
I'm going to say hello. and begin my general bullshittery. So 2 strikes with advantage.
First one hits, second one does.
Fair enough. And I'll leave it. I'll leave my action surge for now.
Okay. Bemin, it is your turn.
All right, guys, it's about to get a little loud in here, so sorry. Does that hit?
It does.
Okay, so he takes 8 bludgeoning damage plus 8 thunder damage, and if he moves out of my range before the end of my next turn, he takes 2d8 more thunder damage.
So kind of like booming blade.
It is Booming Blade.
It is Booming Blade. Hasn't anyone figured out what kind of cleric I am yet?
Tempest.
Tempest?
Yay! Don't have to hide it anymore.
I kind of guessed that when you had the like blue around your eyes.
I thought Arcana at first with the blue.
Astrid tried to guess everything in the book, and the only thing she left out was Tempest. That's hilarious. Okay, and I am going to... Oh, I'm not going to pull out my spiritual weapon. I want to save my second level. So... Let's see, what about you? Nope, that's all I'm going to do.
Okay, Ilbrin, it is your turn. Do you want to do a Caleb, this is going well, and then just go sit down somewhere?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna move down here. And keep an eye on the hallway and still hold my action to make sure none of these guys try to alert anybody else.
Is that your turn?
Oh yeah.
Way to help.
So,
I could have been kidnapped for all you know.
from this little crevice here, an arrow fires at Astrid.
She need to do a dex saving throw.
Nope, just 15 to hit. Which I don't think
It
it
does
does.
not hit.
So an arrow comes flying past. That's all that happens. And it is the orc in front of Lau this turn. He is going to go ahead. And swing with his axe. Miss. All he can really do. So Richter, you're up.
All right, I'll move 1, 2. I will have Rascal go and do a help action on this guy, so I'll have advantage. And just start biting at his ankles, trying to distract him while I try to Ray of Frost him. 2d8, and I get 3 damage.
Same thing that just happened to me.
And he is slowed by 10 feet if he tries to move, and that is the end of my turn. I will finish off right there.
All right, it is his turn. He's going to try and attack the monster next to him. She's scary. Another 15, so that doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Ridiculous.
I'm sure you got a cone of cold waiting for us again somewhere.
just
Oh
to,
no.
just to put all of you down.
Scatter.
It's just irritating because these guys have a +8 to hit and
Wow.
rolling 15s. It is Astrid's turn.
Astrid is going to swing on that guy again with her sword. Like her spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Astrid has somehow cursed me from beyond D&D, and her sheet just hates me.
Well, then would it be easier if you just, instead of hitting the spell, just typed out like D20 plus her stuff?
Actually, maybe. Hold on, I think. Is it work? She has Rascal, but Rascal doesn't generate threat, does it?
Well, that was a spiritual weapon anyway.
Yeah, I just rolled.
Duh. So that misses.
Both of them. You did it, and it came up, and then it does miss. Yeah.
And no, I don't think Rascal actually generates anything unless he's doing the help action.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, well then she's just going to punch the guy in the, I guess, chest area, because she's pretty short.
Punch him with the mace.
Yeah. Smack him in the balls.
Maybe she punched him. She fucking crit failed.
Oh,
Yeah.
She forgot to hold the mace in the correct hand.
Astrid. Sorry.
with a
That's-
plus 8
Oh,
to hit.
hold on. Can I use the inspiration? Doesn't the inspiration let me re-roll or take the bonus,
It lets you roll again.
add to it? I'm gonna do that since she keeps forgetting to do it. I'm gonna do it.
Well, and just take the 21.
Either way.
18 dead.
Okay, 11 bludgeoning. She's gonna come back and be like, I was saving that inspiration for something very particular.
Gone now. Lalith, you're up.
I've still got advantage, so 2 more attacks.
Almost 2 crits.
Well, with a plus 7 to hit, helps.
22 points of damage.
Yep. And I'm gonna still not use my action surge just yet.
Alright.
And yep, that's it for me.
Zanine.
I'm gonna punch this guy in the head with my warhammer.
Does no one actually swing their weapons anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. The damage.
And... No one's really hurt. Yeah, okay, that's it.
You're the one who's taking any damage because I can't hit thing. So from this spot, you see another arrow shoot at Astrid. 20 to hit.
Gosh, that barely hits, yeah.
What, 20
And so-
AC?
She has
19.
19.
Oh.
Which,
So she takes 7 piercing damage as the arrow comes in and smacks her in the shoulder. I'm not. Even though I've killed her, I really don't want to pick on Astrid. She's the only one I can hit.
Sure.
Because friggin' Caleb is down there hiding.
good thing I gave her 5 temporary hit points, so she only
And
took
I
5
am hiding
damage.
behind the 2 women, so I'm good.
The 2 women with shields.
Exactly.
All right, Caleb.
Everything's fine. This is
Um,
going well.
This is going well.
How the holes that the arrows are coming out of, are they like loose stone or is it like stone, like set?
You'd have to do a perception, which would be your action. Which, if you're not going to do anything, is fine.
Might as well.
Yeah.
All right. So here, let's see. So right here, coming from this angle, coming from this angle, and actually, as you're looking, there's another one over here.
Uh-oh.
They appear to be actual arrow slits, like in old castles. So there's just a line in,
No.
in the rock, basically.
I can't do it this turn because that's my action. But if I used mold earth to move dirt into those holes,
It'd take them some time to have to brush it out.
yeah. Well, it says the problem is it says I have to move it along the ground. I don't know if I'd be able to just kind of move it on a wall.
I mean, we're technically underground.
Technically,
So technically, the ceiling is the ground.
so I can only mold earth on the ceiling.
You know, technically.
Yes. As Jester would say, technically.
But either way, that's my turn. Actually, I'm gonna move
Other question
down there.
that may actually work. Not sure. So I have Sleet Storm. If I cast it on the wall and not on the floor, because I can do that, could I freeze over the holes?
Isn't that a huge radius?
Yeah, I've used it in another campaign. It is a fucking huge radius.
It's like a 40 square foot or 40 cubed or something, right?
Exactly. If he gets out of that area and sneaks back up, I could basically it would be just kind of like a slipper slide
Yeah,
down that stairwell.
that might
It was
not
just
be
an
too fun.
idea. Just an idea. I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out. But
So yeah, the twofold answer to that would be A, you can certainly try, and B,
probably not a
Don't.
good idea.
well, and B, you don't know that yet. You don't know that
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
this is. So,
True.
but there's another arrow that's going to be coming at Astrid.
You said there's 3 arrow slits?
And wow. Okay. I'm not even good. That misses. I'm just angry. Okay, so
Sorry.
it's the one next to Lala's turn. He's going to swing with his great axe and his +8 to hit, and roll a 17, which still misses.
The bonus of having a +1 shield and a +1 defense fighting style.
You know, I wish Salia was here right now. She's good enough with a bow that she could probably shoot through one of those slits and start killing the people.
I can magic arrow or magic missile them. It's just I can't see them.
I mean,
It is your turn.
that same thing, I could attempt to throw a javelin through this arrow slit.
Actually, so could I. Good point.
I don't think
Well-
a javelin would fit through the arrow slit.
Yeah.
This one right here, Rascal is going to try to bite at his knee this time, and I'm going to try to Ray of Frost him again. 16.
Yeah, 16 hit.
So 13 damage.
Alright.
And I will move up to Astrid to try to get a better look at these arrows that are coming out of the wall.
Alright. It's his turn. That is a 16 to hit Rascal.
No! Rascal's gone.
Poof!
And now I am pissed. I'm about to fireball this whole fucking place.
Got tired of the weasel attacking his ankle. So it is Astrid's turn.
Astrid is going to get tired of getting shot at and move around to the other side where Rascal was. And she's going to smack him in the face with her weapon.
No, she...
Gosh darn it. She slipped on a little bit of Rascal that was left. But she can still try and hit the guy with the spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Please don't be like the Egyptian goddess and screw us all. Oh, for F's sake. Sorry.
That sheet hates
Frozen
you.
again. It only hates me on spells that have a level. And it's something with that input value level screen that's causing the problems. Anything else is rolling just fine. So let's all wait for like 5 seconds till this thing happens.
Woohoo!
Captivating content, guys. There we go.
I'm looking at her character sheet and it has her freaking 8 family members that I have to roleplay for her.
That's why you just gotta love Richter with the one parent.
I do.
Very,
It's
very
great.
simple. Or the Ilbert who has literally no family.
Well, you do have.
They exist. They just either don't care about me, dead, or missing.
You do have your mentor as well, sort of.
Yeah.
And Richter, you've got your gnomish friend as well. So
True.
so
She really put a lot of spirit into that spiritual weapon because she was sad about missing the orc.
all right, so 13 points of damage. Lalith, it is your turn.
16, right?
No, it wasn't a crit.
It wasn't a crit. Yeah, +3 would have come if it was 28 was here.
Okay.
I'm not going to use Fighting Spirit. I'll just take 2 attacks. Oh god.
Wow, identical. They both miss.
Well, shit. That's me then.
So
Don't
as
worry.
he was getting stabbed with the spiritual weapon, he sort of turns and sees you and is able to duck out of the way really quick. Sabine?
God, that would have been a lot of damage as well.
Yeah. That sucks. I hate when that happens. So if I move, if I stay where I am I still within trajectory of the arrow?
Probably not. It'd be a hard shot. I would give myself disadvantage if I was shooting.
But if I did step into that spot, I would be in range, but Astrid would get advantage.
Correct.
Yeah, and you would also get advantage.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I can take the damage. Okay. Warhammer to the face.
You didn't even roll with advantage.
Well, crap. Hold on, here's advantage. Well, look at that. Same hit, but I guess more damage.
take the first one.
I gotta remember to turn on... Okay, so there was a way that I could turn on advantage and disadvantage being shown at the same time. I
Yes.
forgot how to do that.
So if you go into your character sheet, you'll see the wheel icon next to character.
Yeah, and I've been there.
Yeah. On the right hand side, there is a option called Roll to Legacy.
Roll to legacy. I thought that's what it was,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
then I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
You have to have that highlighted, and it rolls the 2 rolls.
Okay, cool. I've got that on now. All right.
So whether it was 12 damage or 14 damage, he is dead. So how do you want to do this?
No, I'm gonna keep my shield on. I'm just, because I was gonna drop my shield and do an uppercut with my weapon with both hands, but if I drop my shield, an arrow is gonna come flying at me. I know it. So I'm just going to basically just raise my arm over my head and smash down on the top of his head, and it's all just kind of gonna crush in. With some thunder sounds.
All right. And then here comes the arrow.
Yep, knew it.
The arrow is actually not going at you. It is going at Richter.
Can I try and block Richter with my shield?
I wouldn't reckon that would work because it's not being shot from here, it's being shot from angles.
But I would
this
be.
particular arrow is coming from this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would be right there and could. Well, but I wouldn't know the arrow was coming anyway.
And I think that's a feat anyway.
Yeah,
that
it'd be a
lets you
sentinel.
protect people.
It's
Yeah, it'd be
shield. It's a shield master feat.
Oh, shield master. Okay.
Yeah, because I had that with my paladin. So 19 to hit, Richter.
I'll take it.
All right,
Actually, wait, I gotta cast. Actually, I already said I'll take it, but I gotta cast. I forgot. I could cast shield through my thing too.
that's 4 points of damage, though.
Okay.
And you have 5 temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
So Ilbrin,
Whisper to myself that they got this, and I'll just move.
No.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
They'll heal me eventually. I'm sure of it.
there's 2 clerics. They're coming for you.
Yeah.
And
You'll
you're
be
gonna be
fine.
right out of range.
Oh no. But yeah, I'll just move there and then my turn.
All right, so another arrow coming at you, Richter.
Alrighty.
It misses.
Great.
Um. Hmm. Well, he doesn't have a whole lot of options. He's just going to attempt to attack. Richter, it's your turn.
All right. I do not like being shot, so I'm going to move over here and probably think to myself that I may have cast Banish on Ilbrin, not Invisibility. And I will Ray of Frost at this guy now.
It's like that mathematical
miss.
meme.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did
Right.
I huh?
It is Astra's turn.
Did I teleport him away on accident?
Is he in another dimension? I don't know what's happening. Okay, let's see.
Just do a spiritual weapon and kill him. I call on the kill shot with it.
All right, she's gonna move up there. She's gonna do spiritual weapon first, just in case. Come on, spiritual weapon. Oh yeah, it's this bullshit. Well, you know, we'll get to it eventually. It's charging up. It's charging up. That's what's happening. Gonna put a positive spin on this crap situation.
Find out what happens next week on Dragon Ball Z.
We finally get a character sheet to work correctly.
And will Ilbrin ever find his way back to the party?
What they don't know is I'm currently 20 feet deep in a hole.
No, that would be Zalia.
All
That's
right,
what
so
happened. She just fell in a hole. That's why she never came through the portal. She tripped and fell in a hole, and she's still in a spike trap.
stuck somewhere inside the sun tree. The spiritual weapon slams into his gut. He drops to one knee. He's still up.
Well, while you're down there, let's try a little bit of this. And then she's going to hit him with Light Giver.
All right. The monster gets her first melee kill.
Man, Astrid the MVP so far.
He is dead. But you're all technically still in combat because there's arrows being shot at you.
Yeah, we should find out where those arrows are coming from, guys.
So, Lalith, it is your turn.
Okay, before I start heading down, Astrid, Zameen, shields to the wall. Work down.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Didn't I know one came from like right here?
Yep.
The first one?
I will use my action to dash.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
I'm just waiting for you to bump into Ilbert Invisible and knock his ass out.
So are we trying to block the holes so the clothies can get by, or like the low HP people can get by, or are we just trying to make a run for it and leave them in this room?
No, basically a form of shield wall so you can all work your way down without risk of being shot.
Okay, so we need to move them at the same time.
Yeah, so you and Astrid would have shield against the wall while Richter stand behind and move down.
Oh, I can't move Richter. I am trying to move characters. Okay. So I'll go down.
Richter's gonna look at you and say, "Go ahead, I'll be fine."
Okay. So I did 5, 10. And then I'll dash again. Also, has it been a minute, or can she move her spiritual weapon with her?
It can only move, I think, 20 feet per round. Does it say?
Yeah, it
20
is.
feet.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we'll get rid of the turn orders. You guys can move, but we're just still technically in combat.
Well, Richter is going to do a belly crawl like a marine and just go up the hallway.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the entrance of where these people are.
He's literally crawling on his stomach the entire way, up and downstairs.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's any more arrow slits or hidden doors?
You can.
And Zameen is watching him crawl with great, like, she thinks this is the cutest, funniest thing she's probably ever seen anyone do, but she's trying to keep it to herself.
So, Lilith, you do not see anything, but as you're looking, an arrow comes and hits you in the back right here. 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And everybody else, even though Lilith didn't see it because he just got shot, there was also an arrow that came from over here, but it missed. So.
Okay.
And you can see in this area here, if anybody wants to do another, like, investigation or perception.
I'll do investigation.
Okay.
I can do
So-
perception check.
From here, you can see that there are those steps going down actually appear to have been carved into a natural sort of fissure, coming down into this area here. And you see there's this broad sort of entrance way here that's been carved out of the stone. And there are marble steps that actually go up to this strong-looking double door that's carved out of stone. It's about 8 feet wide and almost 10 feet tall. And that's what you see. And as you're all doing this, I'm just going to keep rolling attacks because as you're trying to figure out what you want to do in this room, you're just going to be constantly arrows are going to be shot at you. So.
I'm going to tell. Are they still just arrow slits, or does it look like it's?
Yep, arrows.
Okay, just keep. I'm gonna keep moving into the hallway.
Okay, shields to wall.
Astra takes 8 points of piercing damage, and Zameen, you take 9.
I'm going to attempt to push open the door.
All right, do a strength check. You son of a bitch. It's a DC 20 to push that door open.
Fuck your door.
All right, give me a second here.
Now here comes the horde.
And I'm pretty sure Astrid's weapon would be gone
Yep.
by now. Just because of how far we had to move.
All right, so we're no longer in combat. So as you get the door open, the arrows stop coming at you.
Oh, real quick, because I completely forgot. Okay, never mind. He stayed invisible when I got shot that one time.
Oh yeah, concentration.
I'm just gonna kind of, Ilbrin, are you here?
Shh. There's more up ahead.
How many?
I see 2 across the bridge.
Okay. I am going to cast Healing Word from Astrid on. Can she do it on herself or can she do it on anybody else?
If you're gonna do it next to someone, you might as well just cast Cure Wounds.
Oh yeah, she does have Cure Wounds.
And you could Healing Word yourself as well.
Okay, well she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself. Once it lets me do it.
If I cast a spell from the staff, does that still drop my invisibility?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Richter, can you check if this bridge is secure?
Well, see, the thing with me right now is I'm pretty sure if I walked out here and you walked out here with light, they would already know we're here.
True, but if the bridge isn't secure, one of us is going to have to run across to secure
Then
it.
yeah, I'll
Yeah, you can do like investigation or whatever.
All right. 25.
So it looks pretty dangerous. It's a rope bridge. It's frayed and pretty thin looking. You can hear some water from that deep chasm there. Everybody else, even with your light, even though you may actually be able to see it because of the map. Ilbrin's about the only one that can see very well across the bridge itself. He can see the orcs because he has dark vision. The rest of you can kind of see some shadows, but they are sort of behind these pillars.
Well, I can't see anything. Like right here is where I end.
Yeah, so there are pillars right here that so Ilbrin can see them, but nobody else can really see too well. They can see you because there are braziers that are lit right here, so they know that you guys are there.
I'm gonna whisper to Richter. How many times can you cast invisibility?
You could cast it a few more times. Why?
Because I might drop it, but I might need you to cast it again.
Oh. Well,
So as you're all
Did they say how many were up there?
I said 2.
Oh.
Richter, 18 to hit.
Since I wouldn't know what's coming, I get hit.
All right. So as you're all sitting there trying out to figure out what to do, a javelin comes in and hits you in the side for 8 points of damage.
Okay, shield up, and I run across.
And I'm right behind him.
5,
Oh yeah, 2 people on the
10,
bridge at once.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and I will action to get here.
But actually, way before you did any of that, as soon as you step on the bridge, do a dexterity check.
Woohoo, my plus nothing.
So you get to here on the bridge, and it starts to shake and sway, and you stop.
Shit.
Can I grab his hand?
If you want to. He's not
Yeah.
falling or anything. It's just that it is very scary, and because he failed his dexterity check, he doesn't go any further.
Okay. Do you want me to try?
I think it might be best to attack from range while I keep going.
I can't see them that far.
I'm dropping
can
my
I?
invisibility. I'm gonna cast Spider Climb on myself.
Here, and I'll grab his hand and bring him back up off of the bridge, and I'm gonna try and go across the bridge. I'm a lot lighter than he is.
Dexterity check. You stop right there.
Nope, this is really scary, guys.
And as you're saying all this, there are multiple javelins that are just coming at you. I'm rolling them, but they're just.
All right. Real quick, with Misty Step, it's a bonus action, so I know I could cast it really fast. If I were to run and jump out, can I cast it in the air and do the 30 feet over?
You can certainly try.
Well, that's not a good idea.
Can I send Sacred Flame to the other side of the bridge?
Well,
Blindly.
first, let's figure out what Richter's doing. So, how tall are you, Richter?
I am 5'9".
And what's your strength score?
I have a strength of 8, so I could long jump. What is it? 3 times that?
No.
Or-
With a running start, your long
Yeah,
jump is 8 feet.
All right. So I could possibly get out to about there, and then I would have the 30 feet to get across if I can actually cast it in midair. Well, I'll have to test that later to see if it works that way.
Can I cast Calm Emotions on everybody and just have everybody cross the bridge?
Still gonna be dexterity checks. It's not really that. It's not that you're necessarily scared. You just have to get a dexterity.
Yeah,
Check of
it's
13 or
gonna be
higher.
have to just push across. Would 2 of us be able to fit on it at the same time?
No, we single file.
All right, well then I'm gonna try and Sacred Flame just straight in front of me. And I can see 30 feet, but I can't tell how far 30 feet is quite on this map with the dark grids.
Right there.
Yep.
Right there. Okay.
The
So my hold on. What are radiance? Range 5. Okay. Sacred Flame has 60 feet. Can I just try and randomly cast it in front of me? It'll also give radiance, so I should be able to see a little bit from where it's going. Because, I mean, that would just make sense in real world, right? If I cast a flame and it would light up stuff in front of me that I wouldn't see normally. It would just be shapes, but...
And it's a saving throw if you absolutely cast sacred.
Yeah.
I say I'll give them advantage on it then, but yeah, you can do it. I'll give you the one that's closest. The other guy's kind of behind, I think. Let me see if he. He does not. A 9 and a 12. He takes 12 points of radiant damage.
Can I see that it hit somebody? I mean, just in the vague sense of it like when fire hits something and it goes flat up a surface.
Roughly over here.
All right, I'm gonna keep my shield in front of me. Let's see. Hold on. I already did an action. Can I have to be able to see though to spawn a spiritual weapon, don't I?
Yeah, you got to put it somewhere you can see.
But if I put it at the end of the bridge that I can see, would it still be within range to hit the thing that I saw I hit?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, you wouldn't know that, but.
How tall are the ceilings in here? Sorry, I'm new to this class, but how tall are the ceilings in here?
They're pretty high.
100 feet high?
Probably not quite that high.
Okay, crap.
Probably closer to 40 feet high.
Yeah, so that won't work.
I
I
think
can
it's going to be a case of
cast-
pushing across.
I can cast something into that area, I think, without being able to see. But it's gonna be loud.
Well, I could do the same thing with a fireball, but I could be loud and probably destroy the bridge, so that's why I'm not.
Well, I'm talking about, could I possibly focus on the fact that I know something's over there and cast Shatter?
I'm gonna say for the most part, you need to see what you're doing. You already got a sacred flame off without seeing what you were doing.
Okay. Then how do we, if I can't go any further on the bridge because I'm frozen, can I step forward and take another dex check? But you said I had to stop. So how do we get across?
You can step. I'll let you step off the bridge.
Yeah,
back. But yeah, you have it's a DC 13 to get across this bridge.
but
Okay.
can I try it
You guys
again?
have done a 10 and a 12.
Can I try again?
Well, at this point, I would say Astrid could probably try.
Okay, so Astrid, hold on real quick. Astrid, does she have... Okay, so she's going to have to do a dex check, right?
Ilbrin, you take 14 points of piercing damage as a javelin comes flying at you.
Ow.
I crit on that one.
Okay, she is going to cast guidance on herself. And then she can add
A D4.
a d4 on top of her dex check.
Wow. So she can add the D4.
Yeah, I'm
She just has to
trying.
get she just has to get a 2.
It's acting funny.
That's the right there.
Seriously, I literally
She's
just
got a
want...
15, so she can keep going.
Okay, I was about to say, I literally was just about to grab a dice that I have, roll, and take a picture of it or something. Like, seriously, this is crazy.
So the monster, feeling very strong from her melee kills, is like, this bridge is nothing.
Technically, she'd be right on, like, off the bridge. So can I see what she did and cast guidance? Not guidance. Guidance? Guidance on myself and try the same? Or has she already kicked off initiative?
At this point, I would say that it's initiative, and that was an action for her to cast guidance and do all that anyway. So everybody go ahead and roll.
Wait, hold up. Am I... because I cast Spider Climb through the staff, how does the concentration work?
Oh, god damn.
Oh, wow.
You still have to roll for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just realized that. So I was back here.
Good point. That.
All right.
So D20.
Good Constitution saving throw. And he did 14 damage.
So you
Yeah.
need to get a 10 or
Yes.
higher.
No, he needs to get a 14.
You did 14.
It's 10 or higher if if it's less than 10, but otherwise it's the damage you took.
No, it's half the damage.
Yeah, it's half the damage unless 10's higher than that.
Yeah, it's gotta be the minimum is 10, but it's half damage, because you're never gonna roll a 40 if someone hits you with like a big ass fireball.
So it's a 10 or higher, really.
All right. I have a +7. Okay, thank God. I'm still good.
So, well, if you are first, you all still have to make it across the bridge.
Yeah, that's gonna go well. I'll just roll
So
it before
dexterity
us. Yeah, I'll roll it before I stand
Well-
on the bridge.
Let me.
Wow.
No! Don't do that yet. I was gonna cast guidance on you.
Kinda doesn't matter anyway.
Nope. I'm gonna stand here for my turn because I can't see shit. That's me.
Wow. Actually, this is bad. Hold on a second.
Would Astrid have light on her as well?
No, she had it on your shield, but she has light if she could cast it, but she's already used her action.
Well, the reason why I'm asking because I think you had light as well, didn't you?
I didn't put it on anybody. I don't use light.
The reason why I was asking is because if she had a light emanating from her, wouldn't I be able to at least at disadvantage take javelin shots at people?
Possibly, but she actually I think she actually cast her light on your shield.
You're dead, Lalith.
I'm not actually
Oh.
dead.
Well, here's the problem. You fell 200 feet off the bridge into that chasm, and you were actually swept away by the water, and you take 85 points of damage.
Got 55! Ah, shit.
So you actually, I'm just going to move you off to the side here, because you're just not here anymore.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Would I have seen him fall?
Everybody except maybe Astrid. But everybody else would have seen him fall, yeah.
I now can't see shit because I'm dead.
Can I? There's no way I'd even be able to get to him in time before the water swept away, right?
Yeah, and we have 2 characters with Revivify, but we have no way to get to his body.
I mean, I could run down the wall, but
he'd be gone.
yeah,
by
I'd literally be chasing waterfalls.
then. Oh god.
After all that, it's a fucking bridge.
I mean,
It's like Vox Machina indoors.
as a joke, could I cast Fighting Spirit before I hit the water? To half that? I'd still be alive.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing, and I'm actually being nice. According to the way this is set, you're supposed to fall if you fail, full stop. And I only made you fall because you rolled a 1.
Wow. Well, that's my first character death, guys.
Well,
TPK.
yeah, that was. He's never gonna know what happened to Zalia.
Did the bridge just kind of give out, or did he just kind of like slip?
No, he fell off of it. it started to sway, and he's a big guy, and his momentum just carried him off the side. The bridge is still up. And so, real quick, what I'll do is I'm going to move you guys to the main map. Click. So essentially, yeah, exactly. He fell into this water, and he's going down the river. Yeah, the By Hills River is where his body is now going.
Well, I need to come up with a new character, a new backstory. God damn it!
Just in Richter's head, he's just thinking, "You should never punch me, motherfucker."
I mean, here's like I would say like if he wasn't unconscious, he could have survived that, but or you could have gone and gotten him, but the fact that he's unconscious means that he's not even able to stop himself from drowning or being rushed, down the river and smashing his head against a rock. So yeah, Lalith, you're probably dead.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is for the rest of this session, we have an open character.
Yeah, do you want to play Astrid now?
I as well.
Yeah, if you want to play her, you can.
She's a monster.
Yeah, you can punch and hit things just like her, and the whole weapon came from you.
All right, do that real quick here.
I would like to say you've also just lost a bag of holding
Oh, for
shit.
fuck's
with
sake.
all of your shit in it.
Oh no.
We'll go fish it up later.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go on a quest to figure out where the fuck our bag of holding went.
He's gonna end up in Riverbend.
Because it had the community pot of gold in it too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
And
You
did
should
it
have
have
it.
all the diamonds?
It did.
Oh, so we can't even
Astrid actually
revivify.
has at least one of them on her person, I believe.
That makes me very sad.
No, she has a pearl. She doesn't have a diamond. Nope, take that back. She. I think she may have had him on her. She's got, at least on her character sheet, she's got 6 diamonds.
Okay, good.
Can you see her character sheet, Robert?
It is taking its sweet time to load.
It might be because all
See?
3 of you have it open.
Oh, I don't
Well,
have it open.
No, she doesn't anymore because I took it away from her. Ilbrin, it's your turn.
Oh, hold on, Ilbrin.
Wait a second.
You're
Oh,
on
sorry.
the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Well, I want to check one thing, and then I'm going to ask if I can. Nope, it's also concentration. Never mind. I was going to use the staff to cast. See if I could, as a reaction to him falling, cast a web under him, but then I would fall.
Yeah, because he's 300 and something pounds. There's no way.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I couldn't have caught him with my mage hand. There was literally nothing
You
we
should
could
have
do.
tried to just grab the bag of holding off him with your mage hand.
Yeah, technically. Oh no!
Give me my
oh.
stuff.
Well, and it's not even mine. I'm new. None of that was mine.
I don't know what to do.
I actually don't even know. My character doesn't even know he has a bag of holding on him. Just go fight. That's all we can do. Fight in his honor.
I don't think I would, though. I'd probably try and run down this wall.
Then start running.
Yeah.
200 feet down.
I'll use.
dude.
I have an hour of this spider climb.
It is going to take
So-
forever.
I can get 60 feet down.
He would get down in 3.5 turns.
Yeah, so just my next 3.5 turns, I'm Looking for Layla.
Jesus.
Well, we'll do it this way. We'll Lilith, when it comes back around to your turn, we'll still have you roll death saving throws. Since you didn't die from the fall, you are just unconscious. So we'll give you your death saving throws as well.
Sweet.
So
Roll a
Ilbrand, you're going
20.
down,
Yeah.
and it is now the orc's turn.
I was actually so close to taking Featherfall last level too.
Oh man.
I mean, come on,
Always
let's be
take
honest. If there is
Featherfall.
going to be a death, that's a crazy way to go.
That is a great way.
Just falling off a cliff. And you
One of
didn't
those
turn into a
deaths that
goldfish.
everyone will remember.
That's what Lala should have done as he was falling. We're basically gods.
Yeah. Turn
Turns
me
into
into
a
a goldfish.
All right. So let's see. He's gonna attack Astrid because he has one more person that's over here. So she takes 6 points of slashing damage. The 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, I don't have her sheet anymore.
So 6 points. Okay.
And she is back up to full life, or full health after casting healing on herself, and I am back up for her casting healing on myself. So that's why she has 2, I think, level 1s down.
And the second orc misses, and it is now Astrid's turn. All alone with 2 orcs.
Yeah. Because that's not going to go badly.
With the fewest hit points of anybody in the party.
Uh-huh.
I can heal her. I can heal her within 60 feet. So if she starts to get hurt, just have her yell, and I'll throw out healing to her.
I'm gonna feel real bad if she dies when she's not here.
We cannot let her die when she's not here.
You're okay with me dying while I am it.
I just need to do a strength check and just with these orcs just pick her up and throw her off the.
Oh no!
I'm thinking I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon again.
Is it on the one above or below?
The one above.
So that hit.
And I will attempt to hit him with Light Giver as well.
Okay. All right. Point of damage.
And I believe that is Astrid's turn.
All right. Zameen.
I am going to try and cross the bridge.
Don't roll on that
Bless
one.
me. Well, I have cast guidance on myself.
You know that's your action. So if you do get across, you can't do anything.
That's okay. I have bonus actions. Oh, curse me for not being a dex cleric. Okay, here we go. Let me catch up because I want to see if this works. Okay. Is it a saving throw? It's a saving throw.
Yep. So you need to roll a 4.
For fuck's sake.
So you pretty much. Oh no, not gonna do that. You're gonna go anywhere.
I've just seen one guy fall off that. Let's not do it again.
All
So
right.
did you take the fly spell, Richter?
Nope.
I am going to cast. Let me see. 60 feet ahead of me. I wouldn't be able to see though, would I? Yeah.
Well, the bridge is 30 feet away.
Yeah,
right?
but yeah. So I can see 30 feet.
Yeah, you can't see them. They're
Shit.
still- you could probably see Astrid, but you can't see.
But could I see that Astrid? Well, yeah, because even if I cast spiritual weapon, I could accidentally be slashing at Astrid. So,
I mean, you could just also heal on her.
Is she hurt?
She took damage, but she's not too bad.
Yeah,
she's at
like, that's
24
why
out of 30.
Yeah, so that's why I'm actually like waiting. That's why I told him like I'll call over to her. If you get hurt, tell me, I can heal you. And then I'm going to cast guidance on Richter. So you now have a D4.
Well, you can't. You already cast guidance on yourself.
Yeah, you already used the action for cast.
Oh yeah, shit. Okay, well, good luck.
All right, Richter, you're up.
Richter is going to try to make it across. Just like jollily walks over, like, what the hell is wrong with you guys?
Good God, it must be the armor.
It's highly
That's as
possible.
far as I could get. I'm going to attempt to, at 3rd level, cast Hold Person on both of them.
Okay.
So at 3rd level. So it is a DC 16 Wisdom save.
0, 4. That's a 5, and that's a natural 20.
Ah. So whichever one you want me to cast it on, I didn't say which ones and whatnot.
All right, so I'll say that this one here is which the neck.
And that's going to be it for me.
Lalith was at 18 in the turn order, so drop him to roll his
Yeah,
death save.
Yep.
Give me that nat 20.
So that's a one. That's one fail.
It
Yeah,
is.
Gave
half
you
of
a
it.
2 and a 10.
Hold
It
on.
was like 20. Here's 2 10s.
All right, Ilbrin, you are 170 feet up still.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he could dash
Oh yeah. So 120
40.
feet.
Yeah, I forgot I was running down, and I was gonna try and lightning lure one of them off the edge, but never mind, I'm running.
All right, so
That
you're gonna go another
bag!
60 so you're gonna go down another 60 feet.
Yeah.
Make a,
Silver wants that gold.
make a perception check. Do you see my corpse floating away?
He's 80 feet down, so you need another 20 feet before your dark vision can see the bottom.
Well, wouldn't I be 120 feet down?
200 feet.
You're still 80 feet away.
Yeah, so you're 80 feet.
Oh,
up.
I'm 80 feet away. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you said I was only 80 feet down. I was like, wait.
No, you're 80 feet. Depending on how you want to look at it, you're 80 feet up.
Okay.
from the
Yeah,
bottom.
I just can't wait for Ilvern to find him, get the bag of holding, come back like, guys, I couldn't find anything.
Just his
Good
back.
God.
Hide the bag for myself.
All right, so it is the orc's turn who's being held, so he's not going to do anything. Actually, I do.
He does make a save at the end of his turn.
Yeah.
I think it's the end of his turn, right? Yeah, the end.
And yeah, okay, so he rolled a 12, so he's still held. All right, so it's the other one's turn. He's going to attack Astrid again. 22.
Yep.
Just hit her. So she takes 13 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
Is she yelling for help yet?
That mean I am hurt? Can you help me, please?
It's kind of a Zimnian accent there.
That's the best you're gonna get.
Okay, let's see.
But it's Astrid's turn, so she not Zimine's turn, so Astrid can heal herself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will cast Cure Wounds on herself. Apparently I can only cast it at level 2.
It's bugged out for some of the level
Yeah.
spells.
Yeah, you have to just roll it. I just noticed that. You have to roll it. The whole thing bugs out to level 2 or 3.
It's 1d8 plus her wisdom.
5.
Plus 5.
Plus 5.
Yeah, you can just roll one. 5.
So she regains 10.
Bad.
And she'll hit with the spiritual weapon.
She has advantage on if she attacks the one that's being held.
Yeah, that's what she's going to do, the one at the top.
Yep. Alright. That one is looking very, very, very hurt.
Go, Astrid! She's our new hero.
And that will be her turn.
Alright. I love the fact that like the one with no hit points is up there tanking and like killing everything.
Well, and then the fucking squishy wizard's the second behind.
Yeah, and
the actual tank fell off the bridge.
And then our backup tank is kind of just like, guys.
This is a really scary bridge.
this is a really scary bridge. And then the other one disappeared down a dark hole looking for a bag. This is,
I'm looking for him. The bag's just a consolation prize.
yeah. This is the most D&D of all D&D things ever.
This is wonderful. All right, so Zameen, it is your turn.
Okay, guidance once again.
And just so you do know, my light now, you could see them.
Oh, so he has light and I can actually see.
And there is a
See
way, I
them.
think, I don't know, Matt, because I've said I've never worked with it, but there is a way you can make everyone see my light.
Yeah, there is, but
I don't know how, but I'll just point out for now that she could see up to here.
Yeah, but I can't see what's there.
I mean, does that work?
yes.
Does that change anything? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Which one's held?
The one at the top. Who's
I
on
don't
Or
it?
think,
the top
no,
one.
isn't he broken out since he got hit?
What does it? Does it say that they take damage?
Oh, wait, no, it doesn't.
No, they're held. They just have.
Oh, shit! Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, what I'm gonna do on this turn is I think I'm gonna try and. Hold on. No, don't do that. That's too big. That's too big.
You thunder wave and knock Astrid off the bridge.
Yeah, I have a lot of my spells. I'm just warning you now are very useful in situations with tons of people. I built myself very different from her. So, from Astrid on
Stalactites come
purpose.
down and snap the bridge, and Richter falls to his death.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I'll Misty step my ass off onto that ledge.
Because he is held right now, I am going to try and do Sacred Flame, which should be 2d8. I'm gonna try and Sacred Flame him from here on the one that is held, so I should get advantage.
I thought paralyzed people just auto-fail dex saves. I might be wrong, though.
Yeah, because he's held. He can't do a dex save.
Yeah, it's always confusing because they held versus paralyzed versus prone versus all that, or they all
Yeah.
mean different things. But it doesn't matter. I'm just whatever. You kill him.
Yeah, the thing
He,
says
he had 2 hit
creatures
points.
automatically fail strength and dex saves when they're paralyzed.
Yeah.
Okay, and now
Oh, and beside, wait, technically I don't. It says any attack that hits the creature is a critical, so Astrid should have been a critical hit anyway, because he was paralyzed. Anything that hits is a crit.
He'll run a little extra. So Astrid actually would have killed him then because he had 2 hit points left.
so can I transfer that to the other guy?
Sure.
And
Now you
he
get to make the
can
save.
make a dex save.
That is one of the hardest things about D&D is all the conditions.
Yeah, I'm
Looks
still
like-
learning.
Wow, he crit failed his.
So
dexterity
he
save.
fell off the bridge too, I'm hearing.
He tried to roll and just rolled right off.
That's when when Layla
Knocks
gets the.
Ilbrin down.
That's when Layla gets the natural 20 and comes back, and then this guy lands on him, knocks him back out.
Or the orc falls off and just smashes into Ilbrin, and then he comes down and dies. And
That'd just be a whole mess.
Half the party dead in one session.
because of a bridge. All right, so he takes the full damage there.
Okay, so he takes 16, and now that I can see, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon as well. Well, there's already a Spiritual Weapon up, right?
Yeah, so I'll just move it down there.
So if there's a spiritual weapon up, I already used my action. How many hit points? And I know that this is metagaming. How many hit points does Astrid have?
Astrid has 21 out of 30.
I'm going to send a healing word as a bonus action to her. And it's taking its sweet time. Hold on, that was supposed to be more than that.
It was a 1 plus your wisdom modifier.
Which is a 4, so she takes
5.
5.
Okay.
Richter.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Can I like move this way?
Oh, sorry. No, my wisdom is 3, so it is 4. It is 4 hit points. She
Like,
gets
can I move by her since she's, or can I not get past her?
You would take half movement to get past her, but
All right. Yeah. Then I'll just move up here. And does this guy even look hurt at all?
yeah, he looks pretty hurt.
All right. That guy. He's gonna get a nice old magic missile for 13 damage.
Now he's looking really hurt.
And actually, I'll end right there. And that will be my turn.
So I need to make another death save.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god.
This game
That's-
wants to kill me.
Yeah,
You are
there's
trying to die.
2. All right, Elbrin, you can get 60 more feet. So
And
you're now
what's-
20 feet off the ground.
What sucks is Astrid, if she would have like rode on his back, like on Ilbrin's back, she has spare the dying.
I'm not strong enough to carry her down there.
That's very true. He's not.
She would step on it, I would fall.
I mean, you could cast Spider Claim on her.
And then I would fall.
Mm-hmm.
Sacrifice.
Well, she could carry
what
you
can
now.
we see? Yeah, that's true.
You can, at this point, you can see rushing water that is heading out direction.
And I assume he's moved at least 90 to 100 feet since hitting the water.
I would say this isn't like a rushing torrent, really. I mean, this water isn't like right at that peak that we saw on the map, so it's not like he's just going to be like flying off the mountain water.
I
this
have
is
a
like
really, really dumb question.
Yeah.
What kind of armor was he wearing?
A splint.
That's heavy, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't he kind of just sink and go
Well,
down slow?
That's basically what I was getting at. Is that
Okay.
he's not gone very far. The water's not very strong, really, and well, this is fucking heavy. So,
So we might get our bag back. It's all right, guys.
yeah, because he's gonna his fails are not going well. So, you can't see, and you can see the bottom and you can see the water, but you don't see Lalith at the moment.
Okay.
Because it's also because the water itself isn't like particularly deep either. So there's also the possibility that Lalith did just hit the water, took 85 points of damage, went unconscious, and then got hung up on a rock somewhere,
Yeah.
That sounds
dying.
totally like a Layla thing to do.
Yep.
Just get hung up on a rock.
All right.
Too
so
stubborn to die by falling.
That orc is dead. This orc is going to attack. I mean, what I really want to do is like grab her and then just jump.
Just
What is
take
the
out
attacker?
half the party.
Yeah. Just well, actually, like again, based on like the setup for this, after a certain number of rounds, the orcs, if they're still alive, actually are supposed to cut the bridge, but nobody's on it, so it doesn't matter. She takes 5 points of slashing damage
Okay.
because I rolled a 24 to hit, but I rolled the minimum damage I possibly could, and it is now Astrid.
Okay, I'll hit with the spiritual weapon first. Where are you? That's a nope.
Yeah, then hit.
So take one step across and try and hit him.
Jesus Christ!
You're
Wow.
from beyond screwing Astrid over.
'Cause,
Oh.
I mean, either of those, had she hit, would have killed him. But there's not ones.
Are you even rolling d20s and you're not just rolling d4s for everything?
Apparently not. Well, that's
Oh.
Astrid's turn.
Yep. Does it mean
Sorry,
anything?
Astrid.
Seeing that they're having problems and I probably need to get across here and I don't want him to hurt anybody else, I am going to Sacred Flame him in the face. Actually, I'm going to Sacred Flame him in the junk. Well, that's not a lot of damage, but
17.
So that's no damage.
I hate him. And that was my attack. Hold on.
Didn't you cast Spiritual Weapon as well last turn?
No,
Nope.
I
She
didn't.
no.
No, and that can only go 30 feet. The bridge is 30 feet across, though, right?
Yep. So you can do a dexterity saving throw if you want to try and get across. Just don't roll one.
No, that's not what I was thinking. Okay, so that won't work. Okay, I'm going to... I'm gonna try and dexterity check my way through this without guidance.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, you do get across then.
That bridge is fucking dangerous.
Good thing you didn't have disadvantage, right?
Right?
I just see our new friend just falling right by me.
Big splat. Yeah.
Oh shit!
How many hit points does she have?
20.
Ah, she's fine for now. Actually, I think that... yeah, I've already used my movement, my action, and yeah, I'm done.
All right, Richter, you're up.
Richter's gonna move around this pillar, come over this way, and try to hit him with the staff.
Okay.
Oh god, my sheet. Which I'm gonna hit him with it with both hands. 15?
15 just misses.
Ah.
16.
You kind of hit my armor and it bounced off.
That is all for my turn.
Now,
Here it is, love it.
well, goodbye everyone.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh no!
Yep.
I don't think you've rolled over a 10 in your past like 9 rolls combined.
No, that's some real shitty luck on the rolls.
That is
But-
ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen anybody roll 3 straight death saving throws. And before that, you rolled 2 natural ones.
Yep.
But if Ilbrin can find him...
Now he's dead. That's 3 death saving throws. He's gone.
Yeah, but if Ilbrin can find him,
Yeah, I suppose that you could then and
we
somehow
have enough. Me and Astrid have Revivify.
you just got to get down there.
Yeah.
Doesn't Revivify like a minute though?
No,
Yeah, I think
no. Revivify. Hold on.
Because I know there's one of them that it has to be cast within a minute.
Yep.
I don't know which
Died in the
one.
Oh
Revivify's
shit!
died in the last
Yeah,
minute.
it's
Yeah.
last
You've got
minute.
diamonds, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I can't just throw them down the hole and hope they wash to you and then jump in. Like,
I also can't carry you out.
So yeah, you could do what you did with Astrid. You would have 10 days to basically find his body and get it.
But we're in the middle of an underground thing.
Yeah.
Do we try and get his body and get him out of here, or do we just go, hey, cool bag, bring that back up? I mean, honestly, this is up to Lalith. Like, if he wants us to leave and get him somewhere, then we can.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know
Technically,
anything.
Lalith has no opinion here.
He's dead. He gets no say.
Yeah, it'll
So
be up to the party.
So Elbrin, you are now at the bottom.
Okay, and then I'll move the rest of my 40
Yeah.
down, like where the water was going, and see if I can see anything.
All right, do a investigation check.
And how are you gonna get back up? How long does spider climb last?
You can cast it again.
That's for an hour, but I can cast it 6 times. No, I can cast it 10 times in a day.
Dang.
It's cool. It's cool staff.
Yeah.
With the 12, you don't see anything. You see some.
Blood.
Yeah. See some blood splattered on a rock. So it is now the orc's turn. And seeing a man standing in robes, he's going to attack Richter. And
Right.
miss.
AC is
14.
15. Nice.
I roll for. It's Astrid's turn.
So I'll do.
With advantage.
Yep.
Yep.
Watch this natural one come out.
A 1 and a 2. All right. So Astrid has now killed all of the orcs. And that one is gone. And they're officially out of combat.
Every chance I get, I'm looking for him.
I can do another investigation check. Well, actually, did you move any, or are you just looking in the same spot?
Oh yeah, I would have moved further.
At this point, you still don't see him.
Would that be it for the investigation, or could I make one more? Or is it kind of like a lost cause now?
I'll say you can move down to essentially the edge of the cavern there, where the water really starts to head out into that river, and do one more.
Alright.
Given the time, it was going to be a pretty high DC to find him.
Yeah. No, nothing.
Nope.
No bag just laying on a rock somewhere.
Nope.
No swords or armor. Pieces of metal that chipped off from his armor. Damn. Then I'll recast Spider Climb and start heading back up.
All right. It takes a little bit of time, but
Well, when he starts getting back up, I'll just look at him. I was like, "Did you find him? Should we send Astrid or Zameen down?"
He's gone. There's a lot of blood.
Did,
Nobody.
Did you all know him very long?
about 6 months or so.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Would
That is-
Richter have? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Would
That
Richter
is-
have any idea how long it would take to get out of this cavern and go back to like the river area?
Mm. You could estimate it might be hour and a half or so, a little longer. Actually, no, I take that back. It would be can switch back. I don't have to move you all. I can look at it myself, but have everybody look. So, if you recall, it took what was it like a couple of days?
I think you said 2.5 or 3.
Yeah, to get from Craghammer there. So, but to get back to Hallwinter and then out to the river, it probably take you about 3 hours from where you are right now to get to the mouth of that river, because the Hallwinter's not right on the water. Sort of indirect. I mean, you're able to get that water again. That's where you would eventually end up.
All right.
So you'd end up here, but it's not like that opening was right there, you know.
Well, Richter is going to look at everyone and say, "Well, if we head back out to where the river goes, Zameen and Astrid, I think both of you can cast spells that can locate things, right?"
Only Astrid can, I
It would
think.
be an object, but I don't think that would work on. Oh, well, I guess she could.
It
try
would
to
work
find
if we
the
did it on the bag or on his armor or his sword or anything like that.
Let's see, what does she have? She had it prepared.
If you want, I could go back down,
No, I
follow the river.
don't think she had it prepared.
I don't even see it.
It is a cleric spell, so you
Yeah,
both would have
so
it.
she would know it. She just doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't think she has it on her character sheet, but she should know it.
But even then, we would need a priest
there it is.
to resurrect him. Our spells are not that kind, and the closest place is Kymel, and from what I've heard,
We're
that's
right
in
near.
destruction.
We're very close to Craghammer.
But do you think they have any priests that
Of course
can...
they do. The dwarves worship the Allhammer. They have. We know there's temples there, right?
And Craghammer for the Allhammer, yeah. When you walked around, you saw him.
It's worth a chance. It's besides, we can't continue on in here without him. He's the one who knew how to fight. He's the one who knew what to do.
Okay, if you want to leave, I'm new to this group. If he's that important, then maybe we should turn back. But didn't we come here because something terrible was happening immediately?
Something terrible is happening soon, but something even more terrible just happened.
Well,
But
more
without him-
terrible to our party, but for the greater good.
We might not be able to get through without the extra hand.
That's
is
what I was
true.
thinking. You saw how these few orcs were already fighting.
All
Imagine
right,
a whole clan.
that's true.
I want you guys to go back, bring him back to life, and then come back so he can fall off again.
That'll be fucking poetic.
Richter will just teach him the belly crawl.
So since it's getting kind of late, can we fast forward to the fact that we go out there and try and find him?
Well, that's
Okay.
that's my plan. Ilbrin, would you be up for it?
I was just gonna go back down and then go out through the mouth.
We could
So
meet you
from-
at the.
yeah. That way, you guys could find the river easier.
All right.
It's kind of
But that means we have to cross the bridge again.
Well, I'm fine with that. Would we be able to do it slowly since we're not in combat? Like, can we just do it now?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like, since we're not trying to rush across? Ilbrin, if you would like, Zameen and Asher are both strong. If you cast a spell on them, you might be able to go down with them.
Would you be willing to carry me down?
Of course.
Just that way, no one's by themselves.
We're gonna die.
Why
All
would
right.
we die? I'm very strong.
Something's telling me this is a really bad idea.
Okay, so if he casts spider climb on me and then he climbs on my back,
You would
Are
have to
there-
make a strength check to carry me, and if you fail, I fall.
and I have to make a strength check, how often?
For 200 feet,
It's probably at least like 3.
What would be the DC?
how much do you
For-
weigh?
145.
And I weigh
Well, you have
120.
but you have 18 strength, right?
I have 18 strength. I only weigh 120, and I'm wearing mithril armor. So my armor is lightweight.
Well, yeah, but with spider climb, it's not. It's more just carrying him. Your weight's fine.
But he is heavier than me, so there is a possibility that I would drop him if I didn't roll above a certain number.
Well, isn't there like a. You can carry up to like 7 times your strength?
It's your strength times 15 is like the adapted version.
So strength times 15. So basically 18 times 15.
That's like when you would not be able. That's like when you're past encumbrance and stuff, I believe.
Which is 270 pounds. And the other thing, metagaming this as well, is that, I mean, you could just tie yourself to her, Ilbrin, so that if she drops you, because you're not gonna,
Yeah.
she's not gonna get pulled off the wall with spider climb. So
Yeah.
technically, she could tie you, she could tie rope around her waist.
Ilbrin backpack.
Yeah, exactly, and she could, you could hang from her as she's crawling, walking down with spider climb. So I mean, and she really wouldn't even have to do a strength check for that.
Yeah.
All right.
And Astrid could do the same thing for Richter.
No, well, I think we're gonna because
Well, I can only cast one spider climb. If I cast
Yeah.
another one, whoever I
oh,
cast
yeah,
it on
'cause it's
first.
concentration. Yeah, so just cast it on me because I can tie myself to you and then we can go down and they can find their way out.
Spider climb is
You
cast.
said you weighed 145 pounds, Ilbrin?
And I don't wear armor, so
That's funny. I was like, so 270 pounds is your encumbrance. If you carried Ilbrin and Astrid, it would be 272 pounds because she weighs 127. Like you
Could-
could almost just take them both, but you wouldn't be able to.
What if I gave
nope, we're walking.
Okay. All right, well we're going down. Do I have to like move my character token or are we just going?
I'm gonna move you guys back to the beginning.
I'll point out the giant blood stain.
Yeah, that looks really bad.
Is there like chunks of gray matter all over the place?
Oh, there better not be. Well,
No,
he's
'cause
kind
he
of
didn't-
gray,
he
so that could be
didn't die.
skin.
He didn't die immediately when he fell. So
Oh yeah, but I just imagine it like the Deadpool 2 when they're falling down the snow mountain, and he
not sure.
slams his head on that rock. Puts a hole in his head.
So how do we get out of here?
Well, that I put you back at the beginning of the map, so that's
Oh, okay.
if you're intending to return. So
Yeah, so me and Astrid will walk as fast as we can to get there. I don't know if they're doing a search before we get there or whatnot.
Yeah,
If I can, yeah.
Yeah, let me. I can do. Hold on. I can do perception check, and you can aid me. What's your perception?
it would be investigation, not perception.
Oh, investigation. Then you should probably do it.
What's your investigation?
0.
So is mine.
Astrid's
Okay.
is +6.
Yeah, mine's +8.
So the people who can't
Right.
investigate are just still running.
I'll still do it. And if you want to help, we can do
Yeah,
advantage. So.
yeah, that's
Yep,
decent.
we'll do it together. Can I do medicine check and see if I can follow the blood? Or nature or survival or something to follow like the blood that's going downstream, or would it have been too long?
Yeah, what point? But a 19, I'll say that you are able to pick up a trail.
And from there, could survival assist or perception assist? Because if you've picked up a trail, then you're just trying to perceive where the trail is going.
We're just tracking a dead body.
Yeah.
It'd be survival at this.
Okay, I can roll survival. What's your survival?
+1.
Okay, I'll roll and you can assist. Well, there we go.
So are you guys waiting for Astrid and Richter?
We're kind of trying to figure out where it might have gone, but not trying to go too far. We're just trying to
Yeah.
figure out if there's tracks that could lead us to something.
Actually, you know
until
what?
they get out.
While we're doing this, I'll just use mold earth and have little arrows, like different colored arrows in the ground, just kind of point where we're going as we travel further.
That's nice. Yes, do that.
Give them a little clue.
They're both smart. They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, have we gotten any closer to his body? Just tell me when we need to make another survival check. Or perception, or...
Yeah, I'll give you 2 more chances on survival checks.
Ooh. The dice.
Got
hate
distracted by my own spell.
All right. So you are able to find his body.
Do you mind carrying him? I don't think I could if I tried hard enough.
I'm not sure if I can. Can I try and lift him?
Even if you could pick him up, he weighs more than your encumbrance. So you could pick
Yeah.
him up, but you couldn't move him anywhere. You could deadlift him basically, but then you have to put him right back down.
Together, can they like drag him out of the
Yeah,
water?
Yeah, can we like drag him
Can we
onto the
drag
bank?
him?
Yeah, both of you do a strength check.
Ooh. Of course.
He
Hilburn
just
pulled his back out.
Hilburn just
I fall
tries-
into the river.
It's one of those things where, like, he's not actually helping, but he's pulling and making it look like he's actually helping. But yeah, with
But he trips over his skirt and then he falls.
But yeah, you are able to.
Yeah.
You're able to get him out of the water.
Okay, good. How far away are our horses?
In the stables at Craghammer,
Yeah, very.
about 3 days back.
Yeah, not too far.
Um,
And at this point, it is essentially, it's dusk, so it's getting dark.
so
Are we there yet?
It depends on what they're doing at the moment, because how long it's going to take them. Because they had a pretty
So-
big head start on you guys.
who can cast the tiny home?
Me.
Okay, so if you guys cast that and I run till exhaustion or whatever to Craghammer to get the horses,
We can't bring them through through the mountains. That's why we left them there.
shit. So how are we supposed to?
You wait till Richter gets there.
We create a boat and we ride the river back to Kaimal.
The river doesn't go to Kaimal.
It gets close.
It gets to the road anyway.
Does
'cause if you get
anyone have
lost and end up
messaging?
in the sea?
Does anyone have messaging to anybody
Astrid
in
can
either
cast
of these cities that could bring someone to us to help?
Probably not.
Astrid doesn't. Well, you wouldn't know anybody in Craghammer, which would be the closest. You would know some people in Iman, and you could contact Valora, who was still in Whitestone. So Valora could then technically go from Whitestone via the teleportation circle to Craghammer. So she would probably be your best bet.
Yeah, but she can't do anything.
No, but she can bring priests out from Craghammer to help heal someone. But it'd be another 3 days.
The only
Well,
other persons you know would be like Malira and Iman. So you don't really
Well-
know what she can do.
As we're walking, Richter wants to look around for like decent sized logs, or not logs, but like long, sturdy sticks and stuff, and pick them up as he goes.
So yeah, with Zameen and Elvin don't really have much that they can do at this point, so we'll say that you guys eventually make your way and meet them.
All right, I'll cast the tiny hut, get everyone inside, and then I want to, since I have my tinkering tools and all that stuff, I want to just use the sticks, use some rope, and even like the bit of a bedroll and stuff I have to like fashion a bit of a sled that we could just drag him with.
I know he's dead, but spare the dying. Would that work at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So I just want to make it like one of the sleds where it's like his feet are always going to be pretty much on the ground, and we just literally have two people in the front pulling and dragging him.
And it has been over a minute.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been hours.
Or like 5 hours.
So should I roll like a tinkering check?
Yep.
All right. So it's a D20 plus 3. What skill do you want me to use with it?
I'm just trying to see what because I think Mercer had Percy do different ones depending on what they were making. So I would
Mhm.
say for this, we'll do a dexterity check.
Okay. So it's a D20 plus 2. 15?
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay. Then Astrid and Zameen, you're gonna have to drag him. So you said it was already nighttime now?
Yeah. At this
So I guess we all go to sleep and then start dragging him back down to, or up towards Craghammer.
Yeah.
Have any of us ever talked to Lalith like about when Ashford got brought back? Like if it would be something he would want to do?
I don't think about it. Those are the kind of things that you don't do until it's too late, right?
Yeah.
Like coming up with a will or something like that.
Yeah.
Astrid, I'm gonna have Astrid do like a. So I don't know if I don't know if there's any. I had to roll something and I don't even know the answer myself, but Astrid would know the sort of rituals and that the elves use, and she would assume that that is what Lalith would be partial to, given his upbringing. But me as a DM, I actually don't know like what the actual elf rituals may be for death and burial and those types of things, but Astra knows what it is.
Then I suppose we figure out if he would want to come. We have to think if he would want to come back before we actually leave in the morning.
Well, there's also, if you perform the same ritual that you did for Astrid, you would be required then to basically beckon him back, and it would then be at his soul's choice whether or not he wanted to return. So you would learn right then and there, if you were successful in your roles, that if he wanted to come back, he would.
Do we even have the money for it right now? I don't have. I have no idea how much gold we had.
Well, with his bag.
Okay, we do.
Yeah.
Also, can't Astrid speak with dead?
Can.
We could just ask him.
That's true.
That is actually a really good idea.
We can ask.
Oh,
Let's make him into our own
Layla.
zombie.
Yeah, you're too heavy to carry you. Just animate him and make him walk.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't have animate dead, but I have zone of truth just in case he was lying. I don't know. I don't know why he'd lie, but
I say speak with dead is a good option.
So,
She didn't cast.
from to cast it.
I mean, we're going to sleep after this anyway. I don't see why not. What does she get? 3 questions?
It's 5 questions.
All right. Well, I guess a thing would be, do you want to be brought back?
Preferably if it's not too much of an issue.
I thought it was three questions too. I don't know. 5. It's 5. But...
yeah, I think it's 5.
Because I've still got a
It is
sheet up,
5.
that's why I'm reading through it now.
Yeah, I just posted it, but yeah.
Right. I think that's the only. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ask 5 different ways.
His response is, "Bring me back to life, motherfucker."
All right, then we. I guess we would head out in the morning.
And you
Speak
got-
with dead. Do you want to come back to life?
Luckily, you still had a mouth.
I just can't wait for us all to roll natural ones on our rituals.
Yeah, I'm
So
getting ready for that.
I'll say, yeah. At least you don't have to roll for your. Well, you don't have to roll to save your own skin. There, it's up to everybody else because you roll ones and. So, if it took 3 days to walk there normally, and you're having to drag, you're going to be cutting it close as far as the number of days that took. So it's probably going to take you 8-ish days to get back there dragging him because
Especially since he was the one leading us through the fucking mountains.
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
technically,
you guys,
look at animate dead. Just make him fucking walk.
But doesn't that? I thought if you animate, you can't be brought back or something after that.
Is that correct?
Let's see. The creature is under your control for 24 hours, after which it stops obeying any command you've given it. To maintain control of the creature for another 24 hours, you must cast a spell on the creature again before the current 24-hour ends. The use of this spell reasserts your control. You can actually have up to 4 people.
I don't think it says.
I mean, it does make you undead.
That's yeah.
Yeah, probably not then.
And actually, are you considered medium sized?
Yeah, Goliaths are actually considered medium for some strange reason.
It's just when they're carrying stuff, they're considered large.
Yeah.
Or their carrying capacity is the same as a large creature's.
It doesn't specifically say that you couldn't resurrect them, but it does appear that it does say that it creates an undead servant.
Yeah, so it's probably best not to.
Probably.
Well, I mean, Could we create the undead servant, kill him again, and then extend the time?
But can you resurrect an undead? Is the question.
Only if you're a warlock with necromancy or another class that took necromancy as a skill, but then he'd still be an undead servant.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
no,
let's
we're
not-
dragging him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with necromancy. I have a big love affair of one day wanting to be a neutral good necromancer.
See, I'm just
All
looking at the Discord chat. Astrid's gonna read that and wonder what the hell happened.
Yeah, she missed a good one. All
And
right,
she
so
was like the MVP before that.
well, yeah, that was the thing. Like, she killed all the orcs. Okay, so let's
And
see.
the
here.
new tank just sat at the other side of the bridge like, I got you guys. Except you, because you fell. I'm sorry.
I mean, technically, almost all of you should have fallen the way that that was supposed to work, but that seemed
Not
a bit
me.
much.
Well, I finally rolled a 20. Good lord.
I mean, so if you're looking at funds, Lalith has some money on him. The group pot has that much. And obviously, me as a player wouldn't know, but Astrid definitely has some money.
And I have 11 platinum, 622 gold, and 73 silver.
Yeah, Astrid has. Everyone's got 11 platinum because we got that from looking around.
Yeah.
Astrid has over 1,000 gold just by herself.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier tonight.
I'm sitting on 898 gold.
I got 11 platinum.
He had to buy paper.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think we've got enough.
So,
So I'm just gonna go back silent again.
interesting. So, if you go to the Star Shrine in Craghammer,
Mhm.
this actually says if a character prays to a good or neutral deity here, there is a 1% chance per character level that the prayer is answered. Same as the cleric's divine intervention feature. Pretty cool.
Well, I follow a good deity. Actually, I think good neutral.
Astrid does as well.
Yeah, because she is also Dawnfather, isn't she?
Zayun.
She's Ayun. Okay.
Is the knowing mistress. I believe. I don't think. Nope. The knowing mistress is neutral. She is not good.
But the Dawnfather is good.
The Dawnfather is neutral.
Neutral good, though, right?
Yeah, he still counts as good. But it doesn't specifically say either that you have to pray to your god. It just says you have to pray to a good god.
That's interesting, because knowing what I know about the last campaign,
Yeah, but your god doesn't even exist, Lilith. You just made that one. You didn't make it up, but it's not. It's not like a.
what god does he follow?
Yeah, that one. An elven god.
Yeah. But the Archheart may know that deity.
Oh no, wait! I take it back.
Well-
It says if a character prays to a good or neutral, so even Ayun would actually work because she's just neutral. So as long as you're not an evil, as long as you're not, you know, any of the fallen gods, then you're all right. So don't
But
pray to
still,
the betrayer god. So.
are any of us elves?
Oberon's half elf.
Do you worship a god?
Nope.
But you should still probably pray to the Archheart on behalf of the god that, or the deity that he worships. That would give some favor.
Hmm.
But I mean, again, this is still separate outside of the ritual itself. So what we're gonna do right now is you guys think about what you want to do, what you want to say to bring Lalith back, because we'll say that you make it to the Star Shrine, which I assume that's where you guys can talk to the people in Crackhammer and figure out that's where you want to go. And we're gonna take a quick break so you guys have a moment to think about that, and then I'm gonna go get a drink.
Here's the thing, though. Would Astrid, and I know that this is a question for Lalith, but would Astrid have sent a message as soon as she found out Lalith was dead to Zalia? Because my new character doesn't have much in the way of knowledge of you, and I can pray to my deity to bring you back. But Zalia would be way more compelling. And if Astrid would have thought, oh no, this Zalia liked this person and sent that message when you guys were leaving, she could have tried to get to you guys in time. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, that'd be fine. So D2016, yes, Zalia does know. Okay, and I guess I can roll a D20 on, because when did they make it out versus when did you guys get here? How many days? And you guys are in Craghammer.
Well, it would have taken you from where you found Lalith. It would have taken you about 8 days to get back, Craghammer.
To Craghammer. But from where Zalia is to Craghammer, technically, if they alerted her as
She
soon
still
as
wouldn't.
they found a body, could she have gotten there in time?
No.
She
You would
couldn't
still
have.
probably be. I mean, best case scenario, you probably could make it from where you are to Craghammer in
Ignore
about
that.
12 days.
Okay.
So you'd still be about 4 days behind. So you wouldn't make it there before he would have to be resurrected
Okay.
because they're cutting it close as it is. So Zalia knows, and maybe she's on her way, but she wouldn't make it to the ritual in time. But I'll be back in a second.
Same.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a D20 above 10. Zalia shows up. Below 10, she doesn't. Even after the fact. She doesn't show up. in Zalia fashion. Yeah, but the thing is, one of the things that would have crossed her mind is if she could have put the ring on you and let it be on you for 30 seconds or 30 minutes while they were casting all the spells and everything, even if you did die, possibly you could have gone into the ring and then she would wear the ring and you would be part of her mind. So basically, she'd keep you in her head. She's a weirdo like that.
Well, I think everyone's a bit of a weirdo in this campaign. Well, so far we've had 2 deaths, just 3 to go. 4, kind of, now.
But at this point, from this line of questioning, obviously, Zalia still does exist.
Oh yeah, we figured that much.
And she's close enough by that she thought that she could get to you guys.
Yeah, more than likely from distance-wise, what Matt was saying, it sounded more either Silvercut or Kymel. Obviously, there's no confirmation on that, but just distance-wise, that would make the most sense.
If you survive this, she's going to have a lot of stuff to say, and it changes her whole story arc. If you don't, it changes part of her story arc, and her coldness gets colder.
Well, like I said, it just depends on what look of the roles we've got coming up.
Well, and the problem is my new character doesn't really have much to give. So it's really hard because I'm technically new to the party.
I mean, it can't,
But
only 3 people can put towards the resurrection.
yeah, but I'm also extremely devout to my god, and my god can help. So I'm like, do I try and throw my chip in as one of the 3 or not? Because I don't know you that well, but I have a strong connection to my god.
Well, I think that would come up between the 3 of you, well, 4 again, when it comes to the time. Because like I said, Lilith and me as a player shouldn't really have a say in that.
Yeah. Astrid would probably
Do it, yeah.
definitely help. And so Astrid, I mean, but Rick, was it Richter or Ilbrin that didn't have a god?
I don't either.
Didn't have a what?
God.
Oh, Ilbrin does not pray to gods.
I'm pretty sure both of us are the same.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to throw in on that ring, but one of you is also half elven or elvish, and so maybe praying to the Arc Heart would help if you would even know that. But I'm obviously, me and Astrid are the only 2 that are god followers, so we're going to have to throw our hat in the ring. The problem is I barely know Ilbrin. Yeah, Lilith, not Ilbrin.
Also, me being half elven, that kind of taints my blood in the eyes of elves. So I don't know if it would for the arc card or whatever.
I am a Goliath who is part, or I won't say part elf, but elven heritage at the moment. Do you think how they look at him?
Yeah, I don't think the arc heart doesn't operate that way though. The arc heart is worshipped by elves, but the arc heart is worshipped by other people besides elves.
Just want to say, and the god that Lilith believes in is that.
All right, so real quick before we get back into this, this might be of interest to Richter and Ilbrin because I believe you guys would be the closest, but they are doing another Critical Role live in New York City,
Ooh.
Thursday, October 4th.
Yeah, I just saw that and
Tickets
thought
go on sale September 4th at 12 p.m. Eastern.
I may actually try and do
That's
that.
actually that's not far.
Yeah, I'm in Texas, but I would fly up for that. The problem is I've got a friend coming in around the same time from Korea, and I'm like, shit. If I do that, then I'm losing out on vacation days to spend with my Korean friend, but I kind of want to go.
I'll
Yeah,
probably go
I'm-
to the one in Indianapolis again next year, but New York's
Also, if you guys are there, then that would be great to go.
well.
That'd be
That was kind of
great.
my thing. I was like, man, I would. I like that was the one thing I did not like about going to the live show in Indianapolis was I went by myself. So it was like, well, this is cool, but like I don't have anybody. I don't know anybody, so it was just like this kind of sucks. But yeah. So September 4th is when they go on sale. It is October the 4th. I would, based on what I experienced when I bought the tickets in Indianapolis, I would say be ready to buy them September the 4th.
Yeah, because I'm pretty much in DC, so that's not even if I drove there, that'd be like 3 hours.
Yeah, it
Maybe.
was a 2.5 hour drive for me to get to Indianapolis. Also, they have the Dwendalian Empire map on sale at critroll.com. I just bought it. I'm gonna get that framed and put it on my wall.
Nice. I'm gonna do that.
I just would drive about 20 minutes, hop on a train, and I'm in New York within an hour.
See, there you go. Live show, I gotta say, pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
It was cool because I got to like watch you be there. But quick question: did Lilith share this information about his beliefs to anybody?
I do
Before
not
his
believe
death.
so. No.
But I wouldn't know that because he didn't tell.
No. I think
I assume-
I believe that you did mention that when you were in the when you killed the entire family of goblins and you were in that room, you found the statue of that other elven god, and I believe that you were talking to Astrid about it, and you mentioned that.
Also,
So yeah.
haven't we traveled cross continent? So I assume it might have come up in conversation at some point.
And if you want me to, since you're technically dead, I can RP Astrid for the resurrection. Also, basically I have to participate, and also I think you may have walked away, Matt, but I rolled to see if I would have continued on even though I did get the message that he died, and I rolled a 3, so I didn't go.
Okay.
So basically it's going to be me, Astrid, like me, Zameen, Astrid, and somebody else that tries it to resurrect him. But I can try and RP Astrid, since she would probably know about Vandria. Yeah,
Just
that's
be
why
happy
I'm saying-
Janrix isn't here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on
why
back,
I'm
buddy.
saying- yeah, that's why I'm saying I'll go ahead and try and RP Astrid. The accent isn't gonna be there, but just theater of the mind. accents.
Well, maybe when she prays in normal common.
That would be weird. But yeah.
And technically, Zameen would not have to participate because it's up to 3 people can participate. So it could be Astrid, Ilbrin, and Richter.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
everyone knows he doesn't want Richter in there.
Yeah. Richter is not on good standing with him, and Ilbrin and Richter don't follow gods. And
But I don't think the resurrection ritual is about following a god.
Yeah,
It's about
the
coaxing
resurrection
him to come back.
Yeah, it has absolutely nothing to do with like because like when
if
they were
I'm-
bringing back like I mean like
That's what the
early
cleric is
on-
for, I believe, right? The cleric is the one who brings the gods into it, and everyone else is just like kind of luring them back, like coaxing them to come back.
yeah, it's basically
But-
reaching out to their soul and saying this is why you should come back. So for example, there are different ways that you can do it. So you can do like a religion and intelligence type check to attempt like so that would be something Astrid would probably do. But then like Grog, I believe like when
Didn't he pour beer on someone or something?
yeah, and he actually
and
yelled at them
they-
and told them to come back, and then you could roll an intimidation check as
and
well.
he actually sang a song.
Yeah, so it can be completely atheist as well, so it doesn't have to be. It's just the strong connection and strong emotions that you're reaching out to, so it has nothing to do with like a deity.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see Richter punch a dead body's face.
That's okay. I really still think I would be part of it if this is up to interpretation for the group, but I think that I would still be part of it because my whole character's persona is caring for people that need help, and she is extremely devout and she is extremely trusting and believing, and she considers resurrection and blessing kinds of magic to be extremely important. So to her, even though she doesn't know him personally that much, she feels like she could try and reach in and find him and pull him back.
Yeah, Richter would not give you a choice. He would not be doing it. His contribution was coming up with the the sled to bring him back, and he's off the case after that.
Okay, so it'll basically be me, Ilbrin, and Astrid.
All right, so whoever wants to go first.
Well, I think that I will go first as Astrid because I think that she would be very panicky and she would be the one who wanted to be there first. Lilith, I am so sorry. I know I died too. And I know how hard it is. I hope you can hear me, and I hope that you understand how much we care about you. We are so sorry that this happened to you. You spoke once about your goddess, Exandria, and I hope that Ioun, the one who knows all, can reach out and help you, can touch you, can find you and bring you back to us. Surely she knows, Exandria. Surely she knows all. Please. We love you. You are family to us. We cannot lose you. More than anything, we need your guidance. We need your peace. We need your hope. We need your strength. Please, come back to us. And
So make a
she will take the weapon that he gave to her, and she will place it across his hands.
okay. I'm gonna have her religion checks. Okay.
And then I guess Zameen will go. I have not known you for very long. I met you very recently, but you seemed extremely brave. And all of your friends here love you. That is very apparent. And I pray now to the Dawn Father. Please, you know the right way. You know the heart and the fire that burns in people. You know he was a great warrior. He may not have been a follower of yours, but he was strength. He was belief. He was action and favor and duty. He helps us all, and he fights against the darkness. Losing him would be a great loss to even you, even if he is not one of yours. I believe he is worthy of resurrection and worthy of trust. And not knowing him long, I don't have much to give personally. But I will take this, my shield, with your face upon it, and I will lay it on him. And I lay my shield over the top of his body. I pray to you, as I always have, as I've always learned from you. You are forgiving. You are strong. Bring strength back to this one, for he is deserving, and he is worthy. Please help us, Dawn Father. And she just stands up and walks away.
So do a religion check. All right, Ilbrin, you're up.
We still have his bag, right? With all his
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'll take out one of his swords. Not the biggest one, but his offhand sword. And I'll put it beside him. I know I said I didn't need it before, but if you come back to us, maybe you can teach me how to use this. Because we need you. I'll step back.
All right, let's do a persuasion. All right. now it's just up to Lilith to decide whether he wants to come back.
Yes, just a deep breath.
4 days of resurrection.
But you're gonna get sick of us dying stupidly.
And I just immediately, without reason, run towards him and hug him and cast Healing Word. Even if it's not needed, it happens.
And actually, you have known Lilith for like 2 months now, because it took you like 50 days to get from Drenna to Craghammer. So you've known him for actually a fair amount of time, at least like a third of the amount of time that everybody's known him.
He only gets 5 hit points, but it's a good hug.
Well, at least I'm not dead anymore.
We found you. You fell off the bridge, and we stopped. We killed some things, but we ran, and we used spider climb, and we found you with the rocks and the water, and we brought you here. We barely made it. We barely made it, and we tried as hard as we could, and I'm so glad you're back. Are you? I know this is hard. Are you okay?
And as part of the thing, well, if you actually don't remember anything after you died, so you fell, there was an impact, and then you woke up here. That's basically. You do have like some vague memory of the ether and hearing their voices, but after that,
Just nothing.
just nothing. And also, because you're in Craghammer, I don't know how much money you would have, but it's going to be about 1,500 gold to because you're not dwarves.
Yeah.
You're resurrected in a dwarven town and temple. So
Well, my character would give up all 11 platinum and anything else that. So 11 platinum is what?
110.
Gold?
110 gold.
110 gold. So she would give up 732 gold.
Yeah.
Let's just say 700 for now, just to keep it even.
Yeah, I can do 300.
Okay, so that leaves
No.
5.
The person resurrected doesn't pay.
Yes, he does. Fuck that. We had
Pay
it
for your own
back.
funeral.
Oops, sorry. Jesus, with the letter from the father. It
Quick,
has
everybody read it again.
Jeez. But yeah, so I gave 700 gold.
Yeah, but there's still 500 left.
I could take it from Astrid.
Yeah, Astrid would give it. She.
Depending on how much Astrid wants to pay, I'll play the rest.
Astrid, honestly, as I know her, would give everything that she could because she had also died. So she knows the importance.
And she does have a whole lot of fucking money.
Yeah. Well, do I do 2 and 3? Or Astrid would pay 3 if you can do 2?
Sure.
Yeah, let's just say that the new person, because of the who I am, I just paid 700 gold. So I'm broke.
It's like not, paying to get somebody out of prison that you didn't even care about. Because like, whatever.
Well, it's not that. It's my character literally cares more about anyone besides herself than herself. She's the opposite of Zalia. She, at any time anybody needs anything, especially like this, she'll just give everything she has. She'll sell her armor. She'd do whatever.
Richter's just sitting at a tavern somewhere, flipping a platinum coin in his fingers.
Yeah, once he got revived, I probably would have just walked out,
Um,
sigh of relief, and then left.
how many points of exhaustion do I have?
I think it's 4 if I remember from last time.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 4.
Okay.
Can I heal any of that away?
Nope.
Only long rests.
What about greater restoration? Would that get rid of some of that?
Nope.
So we're in Craghammer, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's just all go back to a tavern all by everybody around. And I will take Lilith up to sleep it off.
The best thing is when Astrid comes back, she's not going to have missed anything.
Yeah, exactly. Because we'll start right at the beginning of this. The
It's going to be like,
Right?
guys, I thought you already started the mines. Where's my gold? Oh,
Yep.
starting over.
I thought I had inspiration.
Yeah.
You know, things happened.
So
We lost all of our stuff.
That's just what we should do. We shouldn't even tell her. Just we just start the next one, being like, "Yeah, we decided we would just, do something else," and then
Yeah, we'll just
Oh my
we
gosh.
waited for you to come back.
That's hilarious. So how much would it cost for a round for everybody? And I'm gonna make sure that Laylith drinks at least 1 beer because I need to knock him out. Is 1 beer gonna knock him out as tired as
No.
he is?
no.
Okay,
Even
well
with
then
big boy.
I will just keep buying him beers until he's knocked out. So how much gold would that be?
Probably about 5 gold.
Non-alcoholic for me.
Jester, milk for me, please.
And oh Jesus Christ. So I have a ring of identification.
Clearly.
Why don't you just go ahead and share your character sheet with everybody?
Yeah, just take a screenshot.
It's like the worst. I'm trying to click out of my money and it just has this insane range of clicking. Okay, but so I'm going to just feed him beer until he's basically like done and then walk him up to his room. Did we buy rooms or do we still have the same rooms?
We were gone for a few days, so we probably have to get new ones.
Yeah, you would.
Okay, I'll buy the new rooms.
So that'll probably be another 5 gold to get rid.
I'm broke, y'all. Okay, so everybody's got rooms. I'm gonna help Laylith up the stairs, and I'm gonna take him to his room and lay him down. Not in that way. I'm not Zalia. Just like get him into the bed, and then I'm gonna have a talk with him. If
As a
he's
point of clarification, if you'll recall, the mines that we're going in had 5 different maps, and you made it about to the second part of the first map.
Yep. Yeah, we know.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that we were all aware that
Yeah, shit went ape shit. It's just,
Shit hit the fan real quick.
When you can't get across a bridge, shit happens.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, continue.
So, taking Laylith up to his room. Drunk. Are you drunk? Are you okay?
I'm probably fine with a +5 in Constitution.
Okay, well, I'm still going to take you upstairs because I'm a little bit drunk because I was trying to keep up with you. So, come up to the room. Come on, wait. You need rest, and I tried to keep with you and not so good. Can you? Let's go. I want to say things to your face.
Okay, we'll head up then.
Okay, so we get to the room. That's his, and I put him in. Do you undress before you get into bed?
Generally, yes. I can manage that by myself.
Okay, so that wasn't my character. That was me personally asking. So you're going to start undressing, and I'm just going to, put my face in a corner.
Oh,
Are you good?
yes, I am good.
Are you good? Are you under the covers?
I have clothes on underneath the armor.
Okay, good. Okay, okay. And then I go sit on the side of the bed. Hey, I haven't known you long, and God, that was a lot of ale. You're very big.
Hmm.
Okay, but hey, your friends really love you. And you seem amazing. And you inspire strength in other people. So I'm very glad that you're back. And if you ever need help, just ask me, okay?
Help in what way?
In any way, I'm a cleric. I mean, shield help, spell help. I can heal really well. I also can I just kill things with lightning. It's kind of scary to me a little bit, but I can be very destructive. But that's kind of my father's side of things. But anything that you need help with, I mean, everyone seems to really depend on you, and you you seem to be the rock to them. So, any help that you need. I just want to make sure you're okay. And you're going to need rest for the next few days. I can bring you food, and I can bring you water and drinks, and I can help you. I can change the sheets and the pillows. Anything that makes you more comfortable. I'm used to taking care of people in hospice and who are sick, and I can do that for you. And anything you need, just don't be afraid to ask.
I appreciate the offer. I truly do. If I need anything, I will ask. But I'm pretty confident I can change my own sheets and fetch food.
Yeah, but you need to rest. So you seem headstrong.
Well, without getting embarrassed, I take my shirt off and show her the scars across my body. I'm very capable of handling stress, shall we say.
And she kind of just traces a couple with her fingers and is like, "Oh, I understand that.
So again, thank you very much for the offer. And if I do
My
need anything, I will certainly ask.
you know my father has markings quite like that.
Yes, unfortunately, they're not very fun after you collect enough of them.
Yeah, soreness, he always says. Just deep soreness. I understand. But I'm just down the hall, two doors on the left. You need anything? Just let me know.
I will, but for now I shall focus on sleep.
Okay. And she just like gives you a kiss on your head and an extra healing spell of healing word. If it'll ever effing cast, but let's just pretend it did. Okay. Even if he didn't need it, she did it anyway. Alright. I'm gonna go to my room. You can handle a lot of alcohol. I'm very drunk.
Good night.
Yeah. Okay. I hope you sleep well. And then she just kind of wanders out of the room and goes to her own room and goes to bed.
As soon as that door closes, I'm with a bunch of fucking weirdos again.
Hey, I'm not a weirdo.
As soon as the door closed.
Yeah, but still, I was very kind.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do? I'm assuming you're just gonna hang out until Lilith gets his back,
Mm-hmm.
and then once he does that,
Richter will bring back Rascal and spend another 10 gold to get another casting of it.
Astrid would probably, well, she just zipped it out of existence. It didn't get killed, so she can just reappear it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So while Lilith is repairing, should I lead Astrid or just should he?
I mean, it's up to you guys. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I guess it's fine because he's basically bedridden, so he can have Astrid's sheet for now.
I mean, to be fair, she would probably just be doing the learning Abyssal or whatever the hell it is, Infernal.
And contacting her family and trying to contact Zalia.
Which she has no luck contacting her family as per usual.
And where? I'm sorry, where are we? We are in
Crackhammer.
Kaimel?
Crackhammer.
Crackhammer. Okay. I mean... Okay, hold on.
So, while she's figuring whatever it is she wants to figure out, what do you guys want to do? Are you gonna head back to the mines?
I would say once he's back up and running.
So that'll
Most
be...
likely.
Well, technically we could set off. Because I
Yeah,
need
'cause I
3
mean,
days of rest to be back to full.
And it'll take you about 3 days to get back there. So.
And technically, we could go back to... Well, no. Never mind.
And I would say, just for the sake of the interaction, that I agree, Astrid would be attempting to contact Zalia, but I'll say, let's just have Zalia not, even if you were thinking about it, let's wait until Astrid's actually here so that you guys can have that connection and talking with each other rather than you just doing it yourself. So
No, and Zalia does not respond to Astrid's messages. You already know the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my hesitance was Craghammer. No, that wouldn't work.
So round 2.
Yay!
I'll move you back. So I put you on the GM layer while you were dead.
Yeah. I get all the fun.
And I can put it too.
And Liam's one shot just started.
I thought it started at 10.
Yeah, I thought it was a 10.
They
They usually turn the channel on before it starts.
But yeah, it should start at the same time that Critical Role normally does. 45 minutes from now.
Critical Role's not even live on Twitch.
Sorry, I just got a thing pop up.
Do you do the YouTube version of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds you beforehand, and it usually like starts it up early too.
Yeah,
we
about
got
30 minutes.
We got 45 minutes or so. I'm not gonna be able to watch the whole thing, although I'm pretty excited. Like, so I work from home on Fridays, but like, I still have to like, acknowledge the fact that I'm working, so I gotta like log in and all that stuff. And but because it's the holiday weekend, I get to start late and leave early. So I normally get to work at like 6:45, and I work until like 3:15. But tomorrow I don't have to be at work until 8 in the morning, which means I just get to stay and sleep longer, and then I get to quit at 1. So I'm excited. I'll probably just sit at most of the time. What I do at work when I'm at home is I sit around and play Hearthstone all day instead of actually doing any work, because they don't know that unless they watch Lella's YouTube channel, and now I'm screwed.
Yeah, I very much doubt that.
All right, so you have returned to the forge. Clear out the dead bodies there.
Well, just because killed him been a week or so.
So you're breaking up there on for me, Richter. I didn't.
Oh,
hear
no, I was just saying we shouldn't just go running in because it's still been a week. They could have replaced guards and stuff.
Also, if we get to the bridge, I can just cast Fire to climb one at a time, and we can go over.
I'm pretty confident I could walk over. I think all of us could if we're not in the middle of combat.
Yeah, I think it's a stressful situation. That's why we needed the roll.
Yeah, especially like trying to rush and stuff.
No, and getting
That little
javelins thrown at you while it's happening.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Richter will again ask Ilbrin to go take a look ahead to see if they replaced their guards.
Am I invisible?
No, just be quiet.
Okay. Damn.
I'm not using his spells again because I was low on them last time.
Looks clear.
All right.
We should remember that that wall had multiple slits inside of it. We should take caution with that.
Very true. So yeah, we'll wait here and let the 3 people with shields go first, I guess. And Richter's gonna look at everyone and say, "It worked when I crawled. Just if anyone wants to get low."
So if I remember correctly, it was against a wall.
It was over to the bottom, yeah. And Richter is going to do the same thing and crawl again. Just pretty much hugging onto the wall.
Yeah, do a perception check.
Right.
Buddy would.
You said with advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, 21.
So everything seems to be pretty quiet.
Okay. I'll tell everyone. I'll say I don't hear any movement or anything. No voices. So perhaps we're safe for now.
I also don't see anything.
All right. Richter will go across the bridge first. Do I have to roll now, or since we're not in combat, we're good?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I guess we all just go across.
Lilith hates this fucking bridge.
As you cross it,
back.
just like chops it down.
Rascal's gonna start gnawing at the end, the rope on this side.
You just hear him cursing in giant, stupid fucking bridge.
All right, and when I get up to these doors, I'll do a quick check to see if they're locked and trapped and whatnot. And since Astra's here, she'll assist me, I'm assuming.
Yep.
21 again. Probably should have tried to buy a scroll and knock while we were there.
Yeah, would have been a good idea.
Hindsight.
So that door is not locked or trapped.
All right, can I put my ear up to it and see if I can hear anything on the other side?
Yep.
16.
Nope.
All right. Is it like extremely heavy, the door? Because it looks like it might be big.
Yeah, it's relatively heavy.
All right, well, I'll try to just like crack it open a little bit to look in. And if I can't, I'll just move out of the way for Lilith or Astrid or someone to go up.
I love that. Astrid, just tiny little Astrid walking up, just pushing stuff open.
Well, we could
Yes, here.
we could now
You
attempt
know-
opening doors with advantage.
You know, I'm here, guys, right? With also high strength.
Yeah, but she's 5'4". She's
The
has a
caster's
lower-
got this.
She has a lower center gravity.
Oh
Alright,
god,
so
the
yeah,
casters.
the
We can handle it.
the door opens up.
Oh, I'm so strong. Yeah. I will ask Ilbrin to go. I'll grab him by the shoulder and I'll cast invisibility on him and say, "Can you just have a look around, please?"
Of course. Do I need to make a stealth check?
Want to be stealthy?
I'm just kicking over everything I walk into.
Hello?
Guys, I don't see anything.
Somehow you're invisible, but I can still see you.
There's prisoners.
Are there any guards?
Not that I can see.
All right, so I'll kind of give you a little what he sees there. So the walls and the floor do actually appear to be basically natural. So there's like a cave structure here. So again, this doesn't appear to be this was a mine, but it does appear to be most of this area is naturally carved out. And there appear to be, from where Ilbrin is standing, there's about 4 different directions that the cave sort of leads off into. There are, in the southeastern passageway, which for you, Ilbrin, is over here. There appears to be some red coals that are glowing. And you do see that this is a sort of crude wooden cage doors. And all around you, there's sleeping furs and crates and sacks and a bunch of just trash, basically. You do see the prisoners that are in this, they appear to be dead.
Oh, they're dead?
Yeah.
Oh, can I tell how long?
How long have you guys been gone? About that long.
Shit.
Well,
I'll come back and say, oh, they've been dead. It wasn't our fault.
So
Alright.
yeah, they within the past week or so. I mean, you could do a Astrid do a medicine check. So yeah, Astrid's able to discern the fact that they're probably recently deceased. But if you
Can
want
we open this door, or is it actually locked?
I mean, it is locked, yeah. But you
Uh,
can see through the cage.
all right. Can I send Rasklin to have a look around to see if there's anything behind them or anything like that? Like, can he fit through it?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll
Oops.
yeah. So I just moved mine so I could have vision of
Yeah.
it. I'll do. What would I do with him? An investigation or perception check to see if there's anything worthwhile in here?
You can do an investigation check for basically the whole area that you're in.
All right. So you want me to roll it on mine then?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if Astrid's still helping or whatnot.
More than likely.
So you don't find anything in the cage other than the dead bodies, and they don't really appear to be wearing anything, carrying anything on their person that is of any value. But looking around the crates and the sacks, there are, again, this is like orcs that have raided the countryside essentially. So you find flour and grain and nails and things like that. If you wanted to, you could probably get about 20 gold's worth out of everything you see. However, that being said, if you wanted to carry everything you see, it'd probably be about 500 pounds worth of just garbage. But you could probably sell it for about 20 gold.
Nah. With the investigation, was I able to tell how long that fire had been burning? Like, or how, like, was it recent or has it been dying out for a while?
I mean, it's enough that it hasn't gone out. So, within
Okay.
the past 24 hours or so.
All right. Ilbrin, is there anything up that way?
I will also just say that the bodies of the prisoners, with the 19 medicine check, Astra is able to determine that they don't appear to have been dead for that long. However, they look like they had been here for a while. They were very malnourished. There's some bruising and not in great shape, but it looks like that was not necessarily the cause of death. They both have some bludgeoning hits, marks on their heads. It looks like they were probably killed. But prior to that, they were probably starved and for whatever reason. Tortured, yeah, but for what? It's hard to say for what reason. If you do another investigation check for the area down where the fire was, you can.
All right. Oh, thank God for the advantage.
So you can see that there are. Looks like this is probably where the orcs were cooking their food. There is a hole in the top of this room, essentially, which is why they probably did it. So the smoke is actually being sucked out. You actually find amongst some of the pots and kettles 2 potions of healing, regular potions of healing.
Oh, okay. I will hand one to Zameen and one to Lalith. Because I think Astrid bought some, if I remember correctly. So I think she should have some.
She has 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so does Lalith.
But Richter doesn't really care about holding potions because he's usually far as out. So, yeah. Well, then, if Layla doesn't want one, I would give both to Zameen.
Yeah, can do.
Awesome.
Ilbrin, was there anything up that way near you? Oh, actually, I can't even ask him that because I can't see him.
You can ask him.
Yeah. Ilvern, is there anything else around in any of these passages?
There's a small cavern up to the top right. I don't know if the big guy'd be able to fit through there. And the one up to the north opens up into a room, but I can't see anything in there.
Well, if you want to go around the little one real quick, since you're invisible, I don't know how quiet you feel like you could be.
I can try.
Or I guess send Rascal. It's up. Jesus. Can he just fall off the bridge for that too?
I go the wrong way. I just fall off the bridge. How?
You rolled double ones.
I feel like Travis when they were at the festival.
Oh my god. I really hope there's nothing big back there that's gonna just kill you.
You puny human.
Guys, there is a demon lord over here.
Oh, end the campaign.
He actually got pretty lucky. There's nothing.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah, it's empty.
Is there somewhere else to go through it? Were there other?
There's one more passage. Is that a door to the right? Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
There's a hallway and a door, but there's also a well down that direction.
Let's
But
give
nothing
everything a look
else.
real quick. We've had good luck with looking in water and finding gold.
What are we, fucking leprechauns?
And do an investigation check.
All right. I'll wait for Asher to get here and then I'll do it. Don't even need her.
So this seems to be kind of a bit of a common area where they've been stacking up more of the loot that they've taken. So again, just crates and barrels and sacks and you see that there are to the north, where Ilbrin had went just a minute ago. There do appear to be finished stone passages. So to the when you go north and then to the right and the east and the west there. And then there is a where you were just a minute ago down south. There appears to be sort of a narrow passage that kind of ends. The well itself is full of just murky water.
Okay. It is just water, though.
Yeah, it is just water.
All right, and this is a door to the right over here.
Yep.
All right.
There's also two more doors and I believe a statue over here.
I say let's check this door first, so nothing comes up behind us.
And it does appear also north of the well, there was a bunch of crates, but you can kind of see over them a little bit. So it looks like these crates may be blocking a passage.
Can I send Richter over or through them? Rascal?
Okay, go over them.
All right. I don't know if you want to just pull my token or something because
Yeah.
I can't see.
So you see this, what you see right there is essentially a gate.
Okay. And it's no like opening or anything. It's like just gated. It's not like it's a gate door or anything.
Yeah, it just looks like basically barred gate.
I've known Layla for quite a while. Does he seem strong enough to bend or break this?
Let's see.
I mean, could I do it with advantage if someone else with some strength gave me a hand?
Yes, I don't think this is the best idea, but
Well, I just or can I have Rascal look out there and see what's out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have him look.
What he can see is like at least right here, he sees a bunch of dead bodies.
Are they like decayed, or does it look like it may be kind of recent?
They're it's corpses, but they're
Okay.
pretty well. I mean, you still see like blood and things, but they're pretty decayed at this point.
All right, well, I'll have him start coming back, and when he gets back out, I'll just look at everyone else and say, "Oh, there's a gate through here. If we moved everything out of the way, there's no door or anything. It's just a lot of bodies on the other side. I don't know if it would be worth it. It seemed rather strong."
I suppose we could leave it for now.
And there is a door that maybe it'll connect to somewhere else, but I do want to remember that this is here.
I'm going to go try the door.
You are going to wait for everyone, young lady.
The door up here.
Yeah.
I didn't get to check it for traps, so if you get blown up, it's not my fault.
Is this the right door? Facing the right way?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to check it for traps.
Astrid can give you or help.
The gate itself looks. I mean, it's more of a gate than a door, and it's not. It doesn't appear to be locked. The door itself seems to be pretty flimsy.
That seems odd.
What seems
Are-
odd?
Well, the door isn't trapped, but it seems important.
It's a door in an orcish. Let's see what's on the other side.
All right. And I cast aid on the clothwares and Astrid.
That's just a +5 every time, right?
Yep, +5 hit point.
Okay, so you open the door.
I'm still invisible, by the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is going well.
Ooh.
Astrid, want to help me investigate?
Yes, that sounds nice.
Ooh, 24.
So much like what you've seen before, barrels, crates, a bunch of sacks are lining the walls. You see 4 oversized straw pallets, and other sort of simple chairs and things. Best you can tell, this is probably sort of like a bunk for the orcs. You do find amongst all of the loot 210 gold pieces.
Ooh, I'll hand that over to Lalith.
You also find a topaz gem worth 200 gold.
Wait. I need to create another loot item. So loot's at 210 gold.
210 gold, a topaz worth 200.
Yep.
And you find 2 onyx stones worth 50 each.
Hand them all over to the bag holder. You said this looks like a bunk. Does it look like it's been used recently or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
recent.
I'll inform everyone. Just it seems that they may be close by. This has been used. Ilbrin, was there anything up the other way, or just the doors?
There's 2 doors and a statue.
Okay.
I believe it's a statue.
All right. I'm gonna look at everyone and say, should I check for any sort of magic around here, just in case that statue?
Comes to life and kills us all?
Yes.
Probably not a bad idea.
I'll do a perception check.
I will leave that. Actually, I'm the one in front, so I kind of have to.
I mean, I can
Great.
step up and help.
Well, you help give him 10.
Okay.
Well, Layla, there's a statue up there. I'm not sure. I can either take 10 minutes to check if anything around here is magical, or if you want to just walk right on up, it's your call if you don't want to wait.
I could slowly advance into the room, but probably best if I do not touch it.
All right,
And
let me.
Just as an FYI, because it's always hard to tell with these maps. These stairs are going down.
Okay. Well, real quick, can I just make sure that I can look at the door from here and see it, or if there's any traps or anything, I'll follow up behind Layla. So as you're walking, I'll just kind of shadow you and.
And so both of you make a dexterity saving. No, dexterity check. Not a saving.
Not a save?
No, I take that back. I'm sorry. It is a saving.
Oh my god, I am the anti-Ilbrin.
Technically, you're the anti-me.
I mean, I double crit. I could probably pull you out of the way.
So, as you step,
Laylith, take 100 points of damage, you're dead again.
you take 85 points of damage.
I actually thought you were being serious. It's like, oh my god.
Well,
So
I would have been down too.
Did that show up? Little blue.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yes,
see
yes,
the
yes.
blue.
Okay. So yeah, that was a poison trap, poison gas trap. So, Lalith, you don't actually take any damage from this, but you are poisoned until your next short rest, which means that you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Wouldn't that be Constitution?
I think the dex is kind of see if you could get out of the way of it.
Yeah, okay.
So if you use your fighting spirit, you'll basically just get straight rolls, because you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until you do a short rest, and then it goes away.
Would that
But you
help?
don't, but you don't take any damage from it. Just any
Anti-toxin?
constant.
We have had those for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Drinking this liquid gains advantage on saving throws against poison for 1 hour. You're already poisoned, so.
Well, if either of the clerics have lesser restoration, I believe,
Astrid does, yeah.
or protection from poison. I think protection from poison clears up poison too.
She has that one, but it's not. If it is poison, you neutralize it, but she doesn't have it prepared. Lesser restoration.
Yeah, she has it prepared. Lesser
Yeah,
restoration.
so she could cast lesser restoration and carry it.
All right, real quick before we decide that, does it seem like this trap is a one and done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it basically was just there's a pressure plate, so it just
Okay.
went off and that was it.
Then I say go for the lesser restoration. We don't want you rolling with disadvantage.
Yep. So it's a level 2 spell for Astrid.
All right, and then the 20 was the investigation to check the door for anything.
Not trapped.
Locked?
Nope.
Okay. Then I'll just walk down to this one as well and check this one too while I'm here. I don't know if you want me to roll again or whatnot.
Yeah, that door isn't locked, but it does appear to be particularly thick and heavy. It is looks like it's made out of iron, and a blood-stained human skull is fixed to the center of this door by an iron spike.
Yeah, I'm going to back up off that door real quick. And I'm going to look at everyone and say, that door is probably, we'll go through there last.
Does
Yeah,
anyone wish
and-
to look at the statue?
Sure.
I'll take a look. I'm kind of interested.
Going to take my head off. What would I roll? Investigation?
I would say that your other investigation would cover it. So it's a statue of just a fierce-looking dwarf in heavy male armor. He has a sword in one hand and what appears to be like a blacksmith hammer in the other. The statue is about 7 feet tall, and it's on a large stone pedestal. But that's it. It doesn't really appear to be anything special or ornamental, basically.
No name or anything like that on it?
Nope.
All right, then I guess through this door first.
Very well.
Here. I'm missing.
I'm about to ask Zameen to start casting aid on Rascal so he doesn't die in one hit.
I mean, so how much does it cost each time to bring a familiar back?
One, if it's dead, 10 gold.
I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. But it's just like I can only do it one more time right now because I didn't buy a ton of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, but we still have funds in the group pot and the loot what we're going to get from here as well. So,
Mhm.
yeah, Lilith is now skint. He's got 2 gold and 109 silver.
I think I have just the 10 platinum because all I do is get money and immediately spend it on paper.
I mean,
All
I'm
right.
just-
So, you're opening this door?
Yeah, I'll try to open it slowly and take a peek in.
All right. So you do that, and then everybody roll initiative.
Woohoo!
Okay. My initiatives are so bad today. Okay, I'm not that bad.
Nope, just me and Astrid going last. Oh no.
No. I actually think it's good to have the clerics go last.
Yeah, but I'm not the cleric.
No, you're the barbarian.
Except if cleric has spirit guardian, and then we can really mess stuff up.
I
All
think
right.
Richter's gonna really mess stuff up right now.
What, just unload into the room?
Yeah.
Fireballs! Fireball!
Well, this guy's going to run up to the door and attempt to attack Richter.
Alrighty. And I actually have an AC of 13 right now because I did not remember to put back on mage armor.
Well, that's gonna suck for you.
Wow, yeah, because I rolled a 14.
I will use shield on my staff,
Okay.
so it'll miss.
Oberyn.
I will step up so I can see. I'm still invisible.
Yeah,
So-
thank God he didn't hit me. I might have lost it.
Yeah.
Richter, you just feel breath on the back of your neck.
Would I be able to squeeze through them?
Yeah.
We just feel a sudden bump.
I'm gonna see that and then go, never mind.
I was gonna say, can I squeeze back out?
Yeah.
Was that a collective? Nope.
Yeah,
So if there's any viables in there, they're not going to be there after this fight.
They might still be there.
Hey,
Fire doesn't destroy magic.
actually, okay, so I'm gonna, let's see. What's the radius of this?
I'm not complaining. It's just a case of if you did want to make any money from this.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern right here. What's a 30-foot cube? So I believe that even hits. That hits all the ones I saw, I think.
5. Is it 30 by 30?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, 30-foot cube. Believe, if I remember when I was standing right here, is pretty much that entire room.
So it's basically a room I can just run in and unload on people.
Oh yeah.
So what does it do? It is incapacitated. So if I hit them in that state, is it just a straight critical?
I know paralyzed is. I don't know if incapacitated is. Conditions incapacitated. And no, all that means is they can't take actions or reactions.
so you can't get everybody, but you can actually get 2 because there are 2 guys that would be missed.
Oh, I put it right.
Yeah, we'll move up. You can see I made the 30 by 30, and that's what it is. So these two dudes
Okay.
get stuck, but then there's the 2 guys on the edges wouldn't be.
Yeah, I was thinking of 30 sphere, not cube.
So those 2 guys would have to do a.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
What type of saving is it?
Wisdom, which I actually didn't put in the thing. I'll edit that later.
So that's a 7. So he saves. 7 and 8. So let's. All right. So this dude over here is charm.
Which one?
This guy.
Ah, that one. Okay.
And you are no longer invisible.
Yep.
All right, I've never seen you do that spell before, right?
That's the first time I've cast it.
So I do not know I should not be hitting these things.
Probably not.
Especially since the one in there that actually got affected I can't see.
All right. So Richter, you're up.
All right. I'm going to point in, and right here, fireball 20 foot squared. So at least these 3, it looks like. I don't know if there's anything else over there.
Yeah, those 3 would get hit. There's another guy in there, but he wouldn't be hit by it.
All right, so yeah, I'm just going to throw a fireball in. With awful damage.
Well, not too bad.
Failure.
Yeah, it's 1
failure.
over average.
They all fail. So the one that was charmed is dead. The other guy up here is dead, and the other guy is fine.
It didn't hit this one.
What was the range on it?
20. So I said I was going to do it right here. I was going to do it right there. So it would have been 20, this guy, and I don't know if there's anything back here. Because I was kind of only aiming it where I could see.
He fell. So I feel like that guy should take more because he's right in front of it anyway. But yeah, he's dead too.
Richter kind of just looks around at everyone like, that was the first time I'd done that. And he's just going to walk back.
Good job.
Guy's dead.
Now, do you need to spend 5 minutes to recuperate because you've just cast some fire?
I don't think that's me.
So it's this guy. Turn. He's going to come up here. Run another room because it's on fire now. All right. So this guy is multi-attack. He misses Astrid on the first one, and he hits Astrid for 12 points of slashing damage on the second.
What is that thing?
We shall find out afterwards.
Yeah, when you look over his corpse.
That's a blue looking orc. That's actually really fucking cool looking.
If I had to take a guess, like a war chief, maybe?
I was going to fucking say undead.
Lalith, you were up.
Okay. I am going to unload because I do not like this place and fuck it all.
Well, I think you just fucked that guy's day.
With two
So
more.
it's advantage on both, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
and my next two are going to be at advantage as well. Jesus, how much damage is that?
40. That's 20, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42
42.
points of damage.
Fuck that guy.
Wow, you're not gonna believe this. He has 42 hit points. That was exact lethal.
Did I also
So
hit him with fireball?
Well, yeah, but he had 42 points left after.
No, that's what I mean. That's a fucking beefy guy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So he's down. And the other guy,
Well, I've still got 35 feet. Is this room on fire?
I mean, there's fire, but it's not like.
I don't think fireball technically catches stuff on fire. I'm pretty sure it would just like smolder.
25.
The absolute best part is that you were just picturing a bridge when you did that.
35.
All right. So it is Astrid's turn, and that is where we will stop tonight.